or that of the mysterious Rudolph Van Richten. Failure to comply, he warned, would result in the party being devoured. Naturally, a battle ensued, and through might, cunning, and sorcery, you all prevailed. And now, as you catch your breath, wiping sweat and blood off your clothes and weapons, you stare beyond the beaten path of the Lunar River crossroads, wondering what else may lie in wait ahead. All right. So with that, any questions?
No.
Everybody's good. Actually, this is where you guys are at. Oh man.
Yeah,
Well,
she got blue screened.
oh, you got a blue screen. Oh no.
Blue screen.
Funny.
Mm. Well, I mean, it's better it happens now than it happens later, right? So, but it's gonna be on the VOD. Oh no, it's not gonna be on the VOD. Okay. Well, I'll. You want me to redo it for you? Do I redo it, or it's up to the party, really? It's up to the rest of the gang. I could redo it real quick without the music, while you guys chill with the relaxing Lunar River Crossroads sound effects. It's up to you guys, really.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that? Okay. Only
Yeah, I don't
fair.
mind hearing it again.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since
I
most of
feel
it had to.
like I feel like I'm getting read a bedtime story,
Oh man. Cool. Okay.
but no, like in a good way.
No, that's how I took it. Okay. Do you hear the sound effects though? You hear the river, right? Okay. It says here that both Penguin Steve will hear sound out of sync with other players until you start a mood from another sound set.
Fine,
Or
just
fully stop. Okay. Weird. Okay. Well, okay, I'll reread it and then eventually you guys are gonna move on to another area. We're gonna have to change sound set anyways, so no big deal. Okay. So while the rest of the party returned to the Blue Water Inn to rest, you, Sparrow, accompanied Arabelle home. The young Vistana's safe return relieved Luvash, the leader of the Vistani, greatly, and you earned his favor as a result. He explained that as her ancestor, Madame Eva, centuries ago, Arabelle is destined to one day become a seer herself, capable of reading the stars and glimpsing into the destiny of other people. Hearing that Madame Eva was centuries old kind of shocked you. Well, you think you met Madame Eva, didn't you? And so, noticing your shock, this intrigued Ariel greatly, and he expressed to Luvash that perhaps this is information they should be sharing with their master, Strahd And that's when you realize that it seems that as some of the rumors circling in Barovia were stating, it appears that the Vistani, or some Vistani tribes anyways, do serve the Dark Lord of Barovia directly. So, maybe gaining Lubash's favor here in the long run was a good thing for other reasons. That way you don't have an enemy of Strahd that knows of your presence in the land. But as promised, Luvash rewarded you, while you and your compatriots, with your choice of his people's legendary treasures. So you went into his wagon, under the careful supervision of Aragorn, and your attention settled on an intricate sword hilt. Its blade, apparently long severed, still attract your attention because it was made not only of adamantine, pure adamantine, but it also had a very intricate guard. It had the carving of a sun embedded in it. And the rays of that sun were formed by several topaz gems. You could also sense a faint glow of light emanating from this artifact, as if it was imbued with dormant magic of some kind. Perhaps this was the sort of sunlight the Mad Mage spoke about. But if so, where's the blade? And can this weapon somehow be restored to help you in fighting the forces of Eorzea and escaping the place? According to Aragal, rumors allege that the sword was destroyed centuries ago by some unknown powerful wizard. And failing to completely destroy the sword, the wizard was forced to kind of separate its pieces. And the hilt was brought to Brixton, of course, but blades whereabouts is still today, the hilt is probably one of the oldest treasures that Blue Strahd. The sword itself is dated centuries. But despite the hilt being examined, tested, and studied by Stein and other experts that they hired over the years, no one has seemed to be able to grasp that hill mysterious nature. Even though they're not sure what to do with this, you trusted that accurate and led you to this. So you figure that, we'll take it, and hopefully it will serve you down the road to fight the evil world. And so you return to Valaki with the hilt, after that, and with Luvash's favor. And the following morning, after a good night's sleep, the party decided to quickly depart west. I believe you all left around 7 in the morning. Pretty early, I remember you guys wanted to set out as quickly as possible. And of course you guys are heading to the deserts of the Mines and WINERY, which is somewhere to the west. So you guys traveled for roughly 2 hours, rather than uneventful until you reached the Lunar River crossroads. And at that point you were waylaid by a ferocious pack of wolves, dire wolves, that were led by 2 werewolves. The pack's leader, one of the werewolves, he demanded that Itzo reveal the location of either Esmeralda, his master, or the mysterious Rudolph Van Richten. So to reply, they were going to devour you. Maybe they were going to devour you anyways, and you had none of it. You fought the beasts, and you defeated every single last one of those feral creatures. And this is where we left off. You guys were just basically catching your breath and wiping the blood off your weapons and wiping the sweat off your foreheads. And now as you turn towards the beaten path of the Svalvich Road that heads west, you wonder if there's anything else looming ahead and waiting. Hopefully not, but most likely.
Yeah, there definitely is. This is.
So this is where we're at. So, what do you guys do now? I'll put you back on the actually. What did I just do? You want to do that? Okay.
What did you do?
What have you done?
I nearly closed roll 20. Okay, I'm good. So you guys should be
Don't
on
do
the
that.
map now. Your token
Yeah.
should be near the P.
Near
Near a P.
Yep.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Last session we start with a P.
PGang.
It's destiny. You okay, Stina? Yeah, okay. And yeah, so I think you guys can see right now if I do a Control L on this thing. You guys don't see much. Okay. So the that skull symbol is just basically where you had your encounter with the werewolves. So you guys basically have a path that heads north, south, and one that continues west. So
Wait, do we know which one goes to the winery?
well, you were given directions to just stay on the same path heading west.
Okay.
So, are you guys heading this way?
Yeah.
I suppose? Okay.
Yeah.
To the
Could
west,
we-
where do we go?
We take 10 minutes and I can just use Inspiring Leader on the party.
course.
And
Alright,
what does
what's
that do
going-
again?
Everyone is going to get plus charisma. Hold on, let me pull up my sheet.
I fell asleep on. Well, mine is the music. I removed the music, but I fell asleep yesterday on this particular sound effect. The water of the river is just so freaking soothing.
A level plus my charisma modifier 3, level 6. So everyone gets 9 HP. And I can do it up to 6 creatures, so that includes all 4 of us plus Doug plus Nigel.
Okay.
That's 10 hit points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's down here.
How much?
9.
Nice.
Nice.
Alrighty.
For Nigel.
So 10-minute
Yeah,
passes.
little boy.
I do have to roll. That sucks, but I have to.
I gotta do it.
I just got to do it. Yeah. Roll 1d20. Oh, it's gonna be a GM roll. /GM roll. Although I have to say, 10 minutes, you have to roll really high to get an encounter. But we might be fighting here again. Oh, it was close. Roll a 17. Normally this would be an encounter. Normally, if you guys are walking. Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys, after 10 minutes, what's your speech, Steve? What's your last speech of 2022? Oh.
It's a remembrance to Greg, in honor of all the wolves we've slaughtered in his name.
I fall asleep during your speech.
Therefore, you do not get the temp HP.
Oh, I pretend to fall asleep.
Okay. I mean, if you don't feel inspired, you don't get the temp HP, right?
I mean, I'm inspired to kill more wolves
Okay.
to annoy him.
I mean, we've killed so many wolves in this game. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Probably will kill more before the end of the game. Okay, so after that, anybody else was doing anything, any other activity before you guys continue on your journey? No? I'll take that as a no. Okay. Alright, so you guys continue on the... Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. I'll have to control L to that and you have to roll. Alright. Let's do that
I don't like that laugh.
again.
I don't either.
Somebody doesn't want you guys to get to the winery. Okay, alright. So I just have to read something real quick.
Okay then.
Where's my encounter?
I hope it's a good encounter.
The carrier crawler's return.
No, don't say that.
You shut your mouth.
I'm gonna have to build some encounters because you guys are running through encounters. Oh my god.
It was actually the Ankids that fucked us up that one time. That we actually had to run from.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
remember because somebody
some-
asked me to dig a grave.
Can somebody roll me a 1d3, please?
1d3?
Yep. So I got 3 encounters to choose from.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's see.
Slash
Which
our...
one we got?
D3.
All right, do you want me to do it?
Anybody? Or I can do it. It's okay. I'll
Flash
fight it.
R D3.
All right, I'm doing it.
Oh, did I do it right?
Did it do it?
And
Oh.
I did
Okay,
it.
we have
It's a 3.
two rolls.
Oh.
We have a 1 and a 3.
Oh, no.
Looks like the 1 came first.
Yeah, I'll take the 1, I guess. Okay. Well, I came first. Okay. Oh, fine.
Is it fun?
Shit,
I
hope
doubt
have
it.
the map ready. I hope I have
A
the map
gold
ready.
dragon swoops in from the skies.
Do I have the map for this? Why? Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, did I do the lighting though? Okay, that's that. Okay.
Was he prepared for an encounter today?
I was supposed to have all the random encounters ready to go, but just want to make sure. Yeah, I guess we'll find out if you guys get on this map and you don't see anything. Let me know.
This
I'm sure
fucking
you will.
winery is gonna kill us.
You're not even there yet. It's funny. Okay. All right.
Oh shit.
Okay,
We-
it's pretty straightforward. So, okay. So after another, just a little over like an hour and a half, more like an hour and a half of trekking, you come across a old stone bridge that crosses a wide ditch that's like at least 12 to 15 feet across, and it seems to go quite deep below into like a ravine. And it has steep sides and a few handholds, the bridge itself, rather. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And as you guys cross over the bridge, actually, we're going to. Now, as you approach the bridge, you guys notice quite a bit of spiders, swarms of spiders on the bridge, and they seem to be like laying down their web all over the bridge. What do you all do? And actually, what I'm
Are they
gonna,
like?
Hmm?
Are they normal sized spiders or are they like big
No.
spiders?
No, they seem to be just regular sized spiders.
But there's
actually,
like a bunch of them.
no. Oh yeah, there's like swarms of them. Yeah, all across the bridge.
Does anyone have a flamethrower?
We do have create bonfire.
Tea.
Okay. Here's the thing. I considered it. I considered lighting this bridge on fire. It is stone.
It is a stone bridge.
However, I think there's going to be some giant spider underneath it, and these are its babies.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
So,
so don't burn it.
I have an alternate idea.
Wait. You're arguing against using create bonfire?
Fuck yeah, I don't want to fight a giant spider.
I agree with this.
Okay.
Do you
Everybody
guys want me
to
to
the
fly
map.
you over, like, one by one? Just
Well-
yeah.
Well, what we could do is if we fly, if Sakura flies, or Sparrow flies Talia, since that would make sense, I could teleport. Oh shit, we still have Enzio. Shit.
I'm moving your
I could
characters to
just
the
go
map.
back to him.
Yeah, because I could
I
teleport
can go back and get him.
Sakura over.
You know.
Oh yeah, Dana, you might have to add Rufus to your character. I'll bet.
Sure.
Everybody's there, so you guys can make a formation in front of the bridge. Not too close.
I
to the bridge.
was 10 feet in front of everybody,
That's
at
fine.
30 in the air.
Okay, maybe yeah. Okay, let's put you guys. Let's put you guys somewhere here. Like here.
So yeah, let's do that. I'm okay
Closer to
with
the
coming
edge.
back for it too. For realsies.
Actually, how far down is that ravine? Can we see down there?
It's hard to tell from where you're at. You're gonna have to really be up close next
I-
to the ravine to see.
Can
Yeah,
I
let's
tell
not
if I
do that.
hover over like high above?
Someone
So,
that was like invisible and tiny and could fly. Well,
That too.
So sorry,
This
you
is
were
true.
Nigel?
Sorry, you were how high were you?
30 feet up.
30 feet up. Okay. Okay, I'll put a box for you.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I don't know.
yeah,
It's
what if
been
you
giving me
put-
trouble trying to put a text box in there.
Really? Eh? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
just
give me
remember.
a
Just
second.
remind me if I
Let me
forget.
try.
No, no stress. Remind me then. Okay, let me just pull a few things up.
Nope.
Namely, the swarm of spider. I just need to check something.
Maybe this will work. Nope. Oh, okay, it worked.
Hey, motherfucker! Don't do that.
That was weird.
Delete. Oh, I'm lucky you guys didn't see that. And where's that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so swarms of spider. What's their senses? Okay, yeah. Yeah, by the way, the spiders don't seem to be paying too much attention to you all. I think. One sec. Yeah. Yeah, no, they don't really pay attention to you.
That's good.
Before we start trying to
Okay.
fly, is it just wide open sky above the bridge, or are there trees and stuff? I mean,
No, it's like what you see on, well, I mean, I'm not
there
sure
may
you
be
guys can
some
see.
branches.
No. The trees, you should be able to see them on the map.
It looks,
Could-
yeah, it looks pretty clear.
Could I just, oddly enough, aim an Eldritch Blast like 45 degrees above the bridge to see if there are any spider webs, or can I perceive any spider webs that may be in the air above the bridge?
Well, you could maybe just do an active perception check, unless you want to fire instead. But I mean,
No, I want to be as low key, but I'll do perception.
yeah, anybody can roll me an active perception check if you want. Why not?
Woohoo! First bad roll tonight. Won't be the
Well,
last.
I
Well, if
will also
everyone
luck,
can do it,
actually.
then I want to do it.
Wait, where's my thing?
Might have to refresh.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
Perception.
Eh,
Oh my
that's-
god.
Okay, I might see some shit.
Damn.
Had too much to
Man.
drink this morning, Sparrow?
I think she got sick of all the wolves.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. As you guys try to look for, as you guys stop and try to gather your surroundings, looking for a safe way to either cross, making sure there's nothing hanging around. Everybody except Talia hears ruffling coming from adjacent trees. And Talia, it's these trees actually.
oh boy.
But you said everyone except me?
No, just sorry. Nobody. The only person that notices this is you.
Okay.
And what happens is, succeeded. Okay. Just gonna move these things. Get out of my way. Thank you. What's their speed? Climb 30.
Oh, I can see it. There's a cobweb there, right? That's the only one that has a cobweb?
Oh shoot! Did I forget to hide that one?
Oh, there is a there is a cobweb.
I was like, why is there like a random square in the middle of the bridge? Excuse me.
All right. So, everybody's gonna roll me initiative. I'm gonna start the tracker
What?
for a surprise.
Sorry, I
yeah.
think
Are we even
I just
surprised?
closed the window on accident. Hold on.
Only Talia is not surprised, so
Oh
she'll
my
be able
Sorry.
to.
gosh.
What?
Perception, bitches.
We're just looking around.
It's
It
not my
didn't
fault.
seem
Y'all are
like
bad at it.
that.
He's the only one who heard something that aroused suspicion, and therefore that is currently alert now. All of you did not notice the ruffling coming from the trees. So here goes.
Oh,
Shitty
dang.
ass.
That's fine. Initiative.
I've rolled 5 twice now.
Oh, dang.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
And of course we got these little baddies. These are the token layer. Descending. Oh Jesus. Why are there still wolves? Oh, I forgot to remove them from the last
There are
one.
always wolves.
Yeah, exactly. There's always wolves hiding somewhere.
You're following Greg.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
They could smell him off of you, Astor.
Initiative. Descending. Okay. Direwolf is gone. Nigel's there. Okay. Sparrow probably beats everyone. Okay, so it's gonna be this. Okay. Alright. This is what the initiative looks like. Why is there so many people? Why are there 2 sparrows? Sparrow, how much initiative did you roll? 19?
Sorry?
You rolled
Hold
19,
on.
right?
I can't hear you over the music. Hold
You rolled 19?
on. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I forgot to remove everybody from the last fight, so I've got everybody twice. Okay,
Oh, no.
so Astor's got 16.
Nigel.
Well, Nigel's got 16. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Astor has 5.
Astor's got, okay, so that's the good one. Okay. Sparrow's got 19. Sakra's got what? 11? Or
18.
18, so the 11 is
18.
gone. Talia, you got 6 or you got 17?
17.
Okay, bye-bye 6. Yeah, okay, this is looking a little better. I have to roll Ezio now. Forgot to roll him. Shoot. Oh, yeah, I have to play Ezio. I'm an idiot. Player handouts? No, not player handouts. Players. Where is Ezio? Click on his token. And let's roll initiative. Did it work? Did I roll initiative? Oh. Because I'm rolling to... Okay. 11 initiative. So there we go. Bye-bye Ezio here. Talia. Everybody's good to go, I think, now. Ah, this makes much more sense. Perfect. Okay. We got this. So we start with right. Layer, token, layer.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay. So these two spiders in these trees, they were hiding in the trees. You now notice that these trees are covered in webs. They will fire their webbing at you guys.
Oh
The
boy.
question is, who am I targeting at? Plus 30, 60, 30 feet. Let's see here. 20. Well, I'll start with Sparrow, probably. He's flying. And then I guess we'll go with... Okay. Alright, so here goes. I'm going to attack with Sparrow.
Great. Get ready for me to fall, guys.
This is what happens when you fly.
Oh, it's going to be hit. Okay, so... Wait. Okay, so the target is restrained by the webbing. So you're automatically
Is it a cushion,
restrained.
though? Because I'm wrapped in web. It's a
It's
cushion,
what?
right?
It's a cushion.
Yeah, the web becomes a cushion.
It's actually, you consider that. Okay, I'll cut down on a few points of damage when you fall. Okay, so you're restrained. I'll put this for you for restrained. Okay, so your speed is now 0 until you're no longer restrained, okay? So unfortunately, because you're flying and your speed is 0, you will have to fall. So you're
Yep.
going to take 3d6 / R 3d6 minus 2 because of the padding in damage. There you go. You take 6 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
from the fall. You're also prone.
Yes, sir. Somebody get me out of here.
Also, by extension, I'll rule that Rufus is also restrained. Okay. But if
'Cause
you're no
Rufus
longer
is in-
restrained, yeah. But if you're no longer restrained, Rufus won't be either. So it works both ways.
Gotcha.
So this spider spits a line of webbing that basically entangles you, and you're no longer able to beat your wings, and you fall to the ground in front of the bridge. And then the other's going to do the same thing. So this one here appears, and he's going to target whom?
Huh.
It's either going to be Talia or Ezio / R2. 1 for Talia, 2 for Ezio. Not Talia. Okay. Here he
Wow.
goes.
Let's see how it is.
Hey, I rolled. I'm fair. Gods decide. Ooh. It's not gonna hit. Oh, it will. Okay, wow, I'm rolling high with these bitches. Okay, so you are also restrained.
Well, ain't that fun?
Funny. It won't let me see all the status effects, and that's because the roll 20 is done. There you go. Nope, don't want to do that. Oh, come on. Restrain, prone. There we go. Oh no, you're not prone. You're just restrained. Okay, push me back there. Okay. And that is it. So, in order for you guys to escape this, you need to use an action on your turn to perform a strength check. And in order to burst the webbing, you can't use your acrobatics to do this because it's just so sticky. You just have to use brute sheer strength. Or people can basically hack at it, of course, carefully, to try to free you with some form of cutting or piercing weapon. Yeah, but you can't do that. Oh, actually, no, you're just restrained. You could do it. You could do it yourself. You're restrained. You might have a harder time doing it, but you can do it yourself. Okay, so that's it for the giant spiders. Actually, no, it's not done. This So there's one giant spider that climbs into a tree here, and there is another giant spider that now climbs into a tree here. Where? On the other side of the bridge there. And that's it for my giant spiders. Sparrow, you were surprised, so we skip your turn. Sakura, you were surprised, we skip your turn. Talia, you do have a turn.
I could do something,
Yeah, you're not surprised.
Yeah.
but I'm all wrapped in webbing. Is it possible for me to like reach any of my smaller weapons and try to cut at the webbing?
Yeah, you can. You can reach out for a weapon, no problem. It's just it'll be harder for you to cut the webbing than if somebody was doing it for you. Or you can use a strength check to try to break free.
Well, considering I ain't a strong elf.
So you go for a weapon?
Yes.
What do you grab? Has to be a cutting or slashing, a piercing or slashing weapon.
It's gotta be piercing or slashing.
Yes. It's hard to cut webbing with something that's blunt.
You have a
We do.
rapier, don't you?
We do have our trusty
Or
rapier.
a dagger.
Yep.
Or a dagger, yeah.
Short sword.
Short
I
sword,
have all,
yeah.
I have all three of these weapons.
They're all piercing. They all work. It's all good.
All
Doesn't
right.
have to be slashing.
Well then, trusty rapier, save me.
Okay, so you go and try to reach for your rapier, and then you try to use your rapier and try to cut the webbing.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna roll an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Does it count if I study aim?
We'll rule no.
Okay. Then I'll just roll that. 12.
Yeah, you actually do hit it. So that means you can do damage. Fun. Vulnerability to fire damage, immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic damage. The webbing, obviously. It's hard to do psychic damage to webbing. It's got no brain.
Oh, that rolled sneak attack damage. Ignore that. But 6. That's 6 piercing.
6 piercing. Okay, so you managed to break free. Okay, you're no longer. You managed to basically pierce upwards with your dagger and cut your arms free. You still have webbing all over your clothes and your hair, probably, but maybe on your face a bit. But for the most part, you are free to wiggle your arms and legs. So-
Yay!
Oh, God damn it. Can't wait for you guys to move closer into on the bridge because I can't access the stupid status effects. Limitations of Roll20. Okay. Alright, so that's it for your turn. Nigel, what is Nigel? Oh, Nigel. Did Nigel roll an active perception check?
No, he did not.
Okay, what's his passive?
His passive perception 11.
Okay, so he's also surprised, so we skip his turn. Was he invisible?
Yeah, he was still invisible.
Okay, let's put a ninja mask on him. And Ezio is surprised. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys. Okay, put Ezio here. Yeah, it's basically all they do. Pretty simple. I like it. I like simple. Okay. Okay. So gonna go GM layer. This one was hidden. It no longer is. Sparrow, this spider appears out of thin air right next to you.
Oh,
The
great.
fuck?
What?
Oh, by the way, this is what they
What
look
the
like.
fuck?
Oh,
It's
Sorry,
pretty.
what?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Fuck is
What
that?
the fuck is that?
I'm
What
sorry, we
the
have ghost spiders or some shit.
is that?
These were the giant spiders.
I,
And for the swarms, well, these are the swarms.
we were just looking at a way to get past. Why did this happen?
Because they're
What?
spiders and it's fucking Barovia.
We should have
Alright.
just went
Place is
for
hell.
it.
Alright, so the phase spider, well, basically
Sorry,
we're
Phase?
waiting for
what?
the
Phase
yeah,
spider?
Phase?
yeah, the phase.
As in like
spider.
phase? Oh.
How do you spell
Phases, yeah.
phase?
Wait, do we have X here?
P-H-A-S-E.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck are we fighting right now?
Is this like a fucking hag? Oh
Bruh.
god.
So it's gonna try to bite Sparrow with advantage because
It can
she's
bite my
prone.
fucking ass.
This
Phase
thing
spider?
This
What
thing
kind of fucked
exists
up
in
shit is
multiple
that?
planes of reality. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
This is a
So
fucked up world.
Sparrow, you take as the mandibles bite into your flesh. You take 11 piercing damage.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh, you guys. You guys,
have
you
to
can
take-
get me out of here.
Guess what happens?
Squishy, fly
What? I'm
away.
poisoned.
Well, you have to roll a Constitution save. So you feel as if some form of
Ah.
liquid's being injected into your veins from its fangs.
Ugh.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes, most poisons are Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Save
Yay.
you as
Oh
soon as I
fuck! Wow,
can.
brilliant. Okay,
How did that
So-
fucking giant spider got 20 on
How
the
much?
initiative?
How much
Jesus.
damage? Sorry.
11 piercing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think its reach is 5 feet.
My
Yeah, 5
goodness.
feet reach. And yeah, so you manage to pull your arm out just before it injects any poison into you, despite it biting you. But you basically roll over, and it's hard to roll because you're all sticky on the floor, right? The
No.
webbing sticks, but you managed to move just enough. And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Face
action
spider.
bites one. Okay, and then the no, that's not what I wanted.
Bruh, why are there variations of spiders?
Who is
The
laughing?
Fury Gygax is
Stop
fucked up.
laughing.
Fuck this place.
Oh my god, there's more.
There's
of them.
another one.
Jesus fuck! What?
Maybe this is a sign we shouldn't go to the winery. I don't know, guys.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Nope. We are going. Release Diam.
And another one
Uh.
appears right next to you, Sparrow, again.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Jesus.
Fucking sideways. Oh
fucking
my god.
Christ.
And again, it's going to attack you as you are done floor. So as you roll from the
No.
side, from one, you notice that one appears right next to you. You basically slam into its legs. It's disgusting.
That's an
Right,
understatement.
17 to hit. Yeah, 17's gonna hit you.
Oh my god.
Yes. 7 piercing damage, and another Constitution save throw, please.
Mate, yeah, can I scream, I guess, or something?
On your turn.
Ah.
So now you have to roll a Constitution save throw, please.
Alright, Constitution. Ah! You can't get
good.
me!
Good. Good stuff. All right, perfect. No, you are not poisoned. You again managed to shake it off before it injects anything. But as you remove your arm from its grasp, you notice like the tip of its 2 fangs had this liquid that just drips to the ground, and it simmers, burns the ground. That would have been painful. All right.
Yeah.
After those, we are now to the swarm of spiders. Okay, so the swarms. How big are these things? They're supposed to be large or medium? Yeah, okay, they're good size. Okay. All right. You're 10 feet from them. Are you 10 feet? I think you are. Oh yeah, okay. So you got
They
their
want
interest.
fried chicken. That's what they want.
Yeah, poor Sparrow.
So the swarms of spider hear a sparrow. They notice you, right? And so they start skithering towards you. And they actually go into your square.
Oh no.
Uh,
Get these things off of me, guys.
And let's see what happens here. Swarm of spiders. With advantage. Okay, here goes bite. You have all these spiders that climb onto you. They latch on and they try to bite at you. And you just shake vigorously as quickly in a panic. And so does Rufus, and none successfully bite you. You're
Oh,
good.
good. Good.
But
Very
there's
good.
more. There's more of them. But I don't think you're in range though for the others. Let's check here.
Quit coming after me.
stop it.
Stop it.
I know I'm all wound up on the ground here, but stop it.
Yeah, no, these can't. Okay. So these move closer, but they don't. 5, 10. What's their speed?
Currently 0.
5, 10. Yeah. So we can get closer here. 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So these swarms are coming closer to you all. And after that, we are done with the swarm of spiders. Ostor, you are surprised, so we skip. And now we're back at the beginning of the initiative. Nobody is surprised anymore, so now we go through the order as we normally would. Now we're
Back
back
to
at
the
the
spiders.
I have to roll /R 1d6 for each of the spiders. So spider number 1, which is going to be, I guess, on the top. Does not recharge. Okay, slash. Slash. Oh, that's good news for you guys. Okay, great. Okay. But then again, there's these two have. Alright, so these are gonna skither here. Yeah. 5, 10, they climb up. 15, 20, 25, 30. What's the range? What's my ruler? Yeah, I'm gonna have disadvantage on that hit here, but they will try as well. Might as well. Okay, so this one here is a spider here, Sakura. It's gonna fire some webbing at you. Let's see if it happens. Where's the web charge?
Hell.
It spits. Spits. Ooh, I don't think it's gonna hit you. No, it does not. So it's far away. It seems not to be a very accurate. It's probably too far away from it. It loses a lot of accuracy. It's too far, and you easily dodge it. But then the other one, that's in the back. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There's another one.
It's gonna do the same
Christ.
thing.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see, that's 4 the red ones, or pink ones, and then 3 swarms, and 2 of the blue ones. I see.
Ooh,
Like
15.
4 swarms. One's in your
Oh.
square, I think.
Oh, right.
The other one.
Fucking clown car.
So you dodge the first line of webbing, Sakura, and then the other one you notice another one just basically climbs from underneath the bridge and spits in your direction as well. You just barely avoid that one.
Nice. You.
But then the other two, they don't get their webbing back, but they get to move. So.
Oh Lord.
So the trees are 15 feet high. So by the way, these spiders, like this one here,
Mm-hmm.
And
I
This
was
one here are
taller than the
15
trees,
feet.
or higher than the trees.
yeah, but they shot webbing at you. No,
Yeah.
but these are not the ones
They're
that attack
in the
you.
trees.
The face spiders are on ground level. Like these two spiders are on ground
Okay.
level. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But these are in the trees. Here, what I'm
Great.
gonna do is, yeah, okay, yeah.
Wonderful.
I think Prairie
And-
Bonfire would be a great.
So
to,
this is gonna be
to right now.
15, then 20,
Ooh,
Mr. Spider.
still-
5.
is that spider on the ground now?
Yeah, no, it's on the ground.
Okay, that means I can fight it.
15. That's 15 already of movement.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So this one is going to attack. Yeah, I got flanking, but doesn't really matter. So giant spider is going to start first with the one that's attacking Sparrow. He goes with a bite.
Of
Poor
course it is.
Sparrow.
Of course it is.
Christ.
Ooh, yeah,
Leave
that's
her
gonna hit.
alone.
So you take 7 piercing damage, and I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Of course. Of course.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Nice,
I love
nice.
They
She's-
keep getting better and better.
She's having none of it. None of the poison. None of it. Brilliant. Okay, good stuff. So, yeah, still no poison. You successfully.
I'm already
moved
poisoned
away.
in real life. There's no way in the game I'm going to be poisoned too.
Okay, the other one's gonna attack Sakura. So, giant spider. That.
Eat
Up,
shit.
that.
Oh my god.
And here it goes for a bite. Oh no, not advantage. Shoot. Shoot. I have to reroll. My bad. I reroll that. Ooh, no, it's gonna miss you. 14 to hit.
Yes.
No, it's gonna miss you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it bites. It tries to bite through your mithril, armor, but it doesn't pass through. And that's it for my giant spiders.
Jesus. fucking-
Is it finally my turn?
Yes, now it is your
Jesus.
turn, Sparrow.
Wait, what can I do?
So you have two options. You can try to grab a piercing or slashing weapon on you, and you can try to cut free, or you can use a strength check, a strength athletics check to try to
Oh, no, I'm gonna-
burst.
Try and cut free.
Okay, you'll have disadvantage on the attack roll though.
Right. Oh, okay. Disadvantage. And then,
What's funny is they don't say that you can't grab something that's two-handed. So Ezio could basically, or Sakura could basically grab their axe or greatsword and try to cut free. That's funny. I mean, you know, like a huge weapon usually would be bulky, but it works.
oh,
Ooh.
can
Wow,
I
look at you
can I go
roll.
now?
Yes, you have cut the. You're able to cut the webbing, so you're no longer restrained. What the fuck? Who am I on? I'm on the spider. Layer. Back.
So do you want me to take it off?
Yeah, could you? Because for
Yeah.
whatever reason, I'm pinging the spider for whatever
And then
reason.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take 5 feet of movement because I got my leap to my feet,
Oh, look at you, fancy
and I can
fancy.
just get up with 5 feet of
Nice.
movement.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna shake. Or let me see. What are the spiders on me?
Well, you got these. You got 3 spiders adjacent to you. So
No,
yeah.
I mean the spiders, right?
They're
These
in-
spiders.
They're in your square. They're in your square.
Oh, but they're not on
But-
me. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna take flight.
Okay, we
What
will provoke
spat
them.
at me?
What spat at you?
Yeah.
Which one spat at you? It was the first one on top. It was this dude. This one.
Was that one?
That one. Yeah, it was the first one, and I rolled this one first.
Okay.
And the second one. This was the second one who attacked.
You know what? Let me just attack. Let me attack the blue one. This one right here.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be normal. Equal 13.
Ooh, no, that's going to miss. Unfortunately.
Miss. Okay.
No, that's going to hit. That's
Ah.
going to hit.
Yes.
Very good.
Nice. Nice.
It's also
Hit!
silvered. It's also silvered.
Okay.
6.
Wait,
Good to
what?
know. Good to know.
Ow.
And then
6 piercing.
do I still have one more
Let's go.
attack or no?
Oh,
Oh wait, no, you don't have any attacks. I'm sorry, you don't. You can only move.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I forgot,
really?
You can't. Yep. You
Okay.
can use your action. You can use your action to slash at it, or you can use your action to break free, but it takes your action. Yeah, so you can't attack this round. I'm so sorry.
Can I still do my martial arts or no?
No.
Alright. Well, then I'm gonna do. Was it Step of the Wind?
Yeah, Step of the Wind's pretty good in this case.
And I can't do Flurry of Blows, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna Step of the Wind and go.
Yeah, I think that's one key point. So.
Yeah.
And yeah,
let's
if you Step of the Wind, you can move normally. Yeah, wherever you want to go. You won't provoke. Man, she can go far. Holy moly.
Just
my
take a
maps are
far
not-
away real quick.
My maps are not big enough for this character.
No. 70 feet.
70 feet? Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm like 70 feet this way. Up top. So.
Damn.
Or, you know what? Let me just be. Yeah, 70 feet up. So. Like,
Oh, yeah,
all the way
excuse
up
me,
to
yeah.
the sky.
Sure.
Get me out of here.
So
Get me
you
out of
dash.
here.
You dash up as
Oh my
quickly as
gosh.
you can.
Should I dash
Well, now
up?
the,
No,
well, now
there's
the
the
fall
mist
will
though.
hurt even more.
How high is the mist, by the way?
It's hard for you to say, but I'd say it's about 100 feet high.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
That much?
It's a good day. It's a good day today.
It's a good day today. Let me just go 70. Yeah, I'll just be 70 up. That's it.
Okay, 70. Okay. So you beat your wings, you fly up,
Yeah.
and 70 in the air. Okay. Just remind me if I forget.
Yes, I will remind you.
There's
Also,
no tree. Yeah.
Astor, cast your bonfire on these stupid spiders.
and that's it. As I fly up.
Sounds good. Sakura, you're up.
I am going to rage, of course.
Of course.
Fancy rage. And I am going to first attack the red spider just north of me, right above me. I'm gonna go
Okay.
for that one first. Sure. These are normal.
God damn
Ooh,
it.
nice.
Nice. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, wait.
You
I
swung
did not
really
move.
hard.
There.
No, wait. Sorry, I have to move you to do something.
Oh,
That's your rage. There you go. I will put you back
Oh,
right
okay.
here. Yeah, sorry
Actually, I
about
was
that.
like,
You
whoa,
were-
whoa.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
because I
so
can't.
angry.
You're too close to the border of the map, so I can't see all the
Oh,
status
I
effects.
see.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
dumb.
You
Okay.
could also have
Uh,
zoomed out, I think.
I tried, but because the border of the map's here, I have to make a bigger map. All right,
Alright,
so,
so my-
so you're attacking this one, right?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
first attack. And then for this round, I get just one more attack. I
That's
assume
gonna
that
hit as
hits.
well. Yeah,
And then.
Total, 14 plus 9.
And
14
then-
plus 9. Yeah, wait.
And then that's it for.
Okay, I have to roll 14. Oh yeah, okay, no. So just one Constitution saving throw. Giant spider has to save for a wound. Wizard or con? It's gonna be con.
But Paul, by the way, can we like try to determine to see if we know any of these spiders?
You can. We can roll a nature check on your turn
Okay.
for free. For free.
Nature check.
Okay, so yeah.
Nature.
Okay, so this one no wound but is bloodied, by the way.
Oh.
Obviously by the bar, you can tell. Okay. All right. So oh man, what's wrong with Sirenscape? You bad thing. All right, so Sakura, you raged. And then you swing your axes at it. Hit it twice. And after that, we are at Talia.
Okie dokie. 5, 10, 15. Would here be flanking?
Yes.
All
here.
right.
Or here.
Kill it. Finish him.
Well, right here works. So stab the shit out of this spider.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Jesus Christ. 26.
Owie. Okay, yeah, there goes my spider. So 26. 3 minus 26. That's a minus 23 points. I think it said dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is dead. Yeah.
Okay, so that means that. Okay, nice. They do not have high HP.
Anything else we're going for?
I'm gonna just move back this way and we'll stop there.
Get thee behind me.
Alright, so you definitely maneuver behind the spider that has been wobbled by Sakura. You pierce it in its abdomen. And it just falls to the ground, dead. And then you roll backwards to safety. After that, we are at Nigel.
Nigel's just gonna stay on me. Actually, can he grab one of my potions just to keep with him? I'm
Yeah,
not
he
gonna
can.
have him fight. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna hold on to one of my potions, and that way he can help somebody if we need it.
Okay, he's not flying, he's still just on you.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. So you can easily reach for a potion. So Ezio's turn. Ezio, my friend. Ooh, Ezio. Yeah, he's gonna start by drawing his greatsword. That always helps. And then he's gonna do some fancy stuff. What can he do?
Oh boy.
I don't want to use all his spell slots though, because he doesn't have that many. I don't want Doug to appear and say, "Oh, where are my spell slots?" I used them all.
What? I have my spell slots.
Yeah, he's got only 2 left, so I better be conservative here. So we're gonna go regular fighter. And he already used action surge last fight, and he didn't do a short rest, so he doesn't have it anymore. Okay, he's just gonna swing because he's good at swinging. He's strong. All right, so he's gonna do a attack roll on the spider with his greatsword. I don't think there's anything else really at this time. The action surge is used up. Yes. Use second wind too. Okay. So let's just swing. First greatsword. Swings with his greatsword. Oh man, it's gonna hit for sure.
Fuck him up!
What? Oh my god, he rolled 1 and 1.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow.
So 6 slashing. That's not the best roll.
We've all been there.
Oh wait. No, he has to re-roll the damage. He re-rolls any damage roll that's between any dice that's between 1 and 2. He re-rolls, so he has to re-roll that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's this fighting style.
Cool.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's much better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then rolls again for the other hit because it also hits, I think. 15 hits?
Fuck
15 hits,
yeah.
Yes, it does. So that's a little
Some
better.
good ass
That's a
damage.
26 damage. And it kills it. One shot.
Holy
Nice.
fuck. Doug. I know he's not here, but in
I have
spirit.
to move the damn spider to kill it. There we go. Poof. Okay, my son's crying, so I have to go see him real quick. That's it for Ezio. Well, after that, Ezio's going to move in a position to flank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flank this guy. That's all he does. Okay, then it's gonna be phase spiders. I'll be right back.
Who the fuck decided spiders can move between planes?
Probably
Phase
Gary
spiders
Gygax.
can't.
Do you think the phase spiders and the regular giant spiders, I would think they wouldn't get along because the giant spiders are probably like, what the fuck? Anytime I try to talk to you, you just fucking phase out of existence, go to another plane. You never do the freaking chores, Jerry. Just go to another plane of existence and you leave me here to clean up all your webbing. It's just all over the freaking place. I can't even see my own web. We should try to devise them.
Are the spiders underneath me still alive? Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have moved so
I don't
you
wanna-
guys could see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yes, there's spiders under me, just so you guys know. Oh, maybe I could move
That's good to know.
this way. Yeah, there we go. That's better, right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I should be able to. I might do poison on that.
Okay. Phase spiders. Phase spiders are just gonna disappear.
Oh, gee, what a shocker. Little cowardly ass babies phasing out instead of staying to fight. What wimps.
That is salty. Very salty. Okay, so this one's
She's
gonna
all goosed up.
Swarm spiders. Go for bite on Zio. Why am I attacking with advantage again? What's going on here? Normal, thank you. Alright. That's gonna miss. They just climb onto him, but I mean, he's armored up the wazoo, so nothing's biting through that. Okay. So that's it for that one. The other ones can move. Okay, you can move here and do some chomping. Some biting. Okay, so Sakura, this one's gonna try to bite you. These swarms. Nope. They can't even pierce your scales.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Little spider bitches.
Okay. I think that's it for all of my swarms, right? Not true, there's this one. This one's gonna go into your square now, Sakura. So I got one in his square and these two. Okay. Last swarm. Bite. Oh no, this one has advantage. Oh, sure. I'll just re-roll. 12's not gonna hit. 8 either, so yeah. Basically, you got all these spiders that are trying to climb onto you. You just shake your boots and shake your arms, and they all fall to the floor. None of them can. Those that try to bite, they don't get through anyways. So you're
Impenetrable.
good. Yes, you fortress you. Osdor, you're up.
Lick my skills, bitch.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
All right.
Loud and clear.
I am going to Eldritch Blast
Okay.
the two big spiders in the back. Let me roll my nature check.
Yep. What's the DC of these things? Ooh, it's not gonna be a hard DC. Oh wow, on the money. Okay, right on the money. Okay, so basically, you know everything about these things. Okay, so these are giant spiders. They they are poisonous. And the poison can be fatal. And it's also a very lingering poison. So even if once it's injected into you, it can last for a while. They're also known to spit some webbing, and they're also known to use webbing to lay traps. And they tend to be very good at recognizing certain colors, patterns, where they can lay their webbing, and it's really hard to see it. So, besides that, they're great climbers, obviously. They can climb as if they walk. They can also use their webbing as a sensory mechanism. So if anything, say for example, vibrates one of their webbings that they're in contact with, they can know that something is, in their lair or close to them.
What about their webbing?
So we tripped on their wire.
You did not. You did
Oh,
not
we
trip on their wire. No. What happened is they were also, the ones in the trees were just keeping an eye, or their eyes on the road, and they saw you, so they just basically attacked you. But it's possible that they laid web on the surface, on the road, or at different places. It's hard to say, and you have to be careful because they can camouflage the webbing pretty well. Now they are not affected by their own webbing. They can walk on it, no issues. And they're good at hiding, and they're quite stealthy creatures, obviously. They also have dark vision, non-magical dark vision, of course. And they also have blind sight, up to 10 feet. That's what you know. Other than that, they're just big spiders. They're carnivore, and they lay a bunch of eggs, and you deduce that the swarm of spiders are probably eggs they recently laid, and now they need to feed those babies, and therefore they decided to lay traps on the road. And you don't understand why the face spiders are there, though. So, okay. For the face spider, I just want to see what the DC of a face spider is. So you didn't roll enough to know about face spiders. And swarm of spiders, well, they're just a ton of swarms of spiders. They could grow to giant size. But for now, they're regular size spiders. There's just a lot of them. And that's pretty much it for spiders. Yep, that's it.
Alright, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on the two back here. One for each.
One for each. Okay. You may fire.
Alright, let's go with the north one.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That will hit.
10 damage. Knock back 10 feet.
Yep. So 5, 10? 10? No, not like that.
21 to hit on my second blast.
Hits.
6 damage.
6 and 10 feet. 10. Whoop. No, that's too far. Boom. Alright. So after analyzing the spiders, you fire 2 quick Eldritch Blasts. And hit both. And push him down. Just push him back. And after that, giant spider. Yay! Have to re-roll their webbing.
Actually, it was still my turn.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Oops.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Nigel's on my shoulder. Nigel will sting this swarm.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. There's also one that's on Sakura. That's in Sakura's square.
Oh. Actually, so was
Yeah,
I
I've got
right
one.
here? I was right here? Or
Somewhere
I'll
thereabouts,
just
yeah.
move. Alright, Nigel will attack. Let's see. Let me remove his little ninja mark.
You have advantage. But you have advantage.
What the fuck?
How is that advantageous?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Could hear a row one.
Technically, no.
Double one up on a Saturday evening?
An advantage. Wow.
I don't think it's your night.
No. Yeah. Okay. That's rare, but okay. All right. So sorry. Sorry there, Nigel. It's a yeah, it's a swing and miss. Huh?
Nigel's afraid of spiders.
I guess that's probably it. We could make it a thing, official, if you want. Okay. Turns over. Anything else from you, Asta?
No, that'll be it.
Is Nigel flying or he's still on you?
He's on my shoulder.
I gotcha. Okay, just making sure. Alright, next turn. Next round, rather. Giant spider's turn. Okay, so my giant spiders are falling like... Yeah, they're falling quick. Slash R. 1d6. Do they regain their webbing? Yeah, this one does. Does the other one do? 1d6. No, does not. Okay, so I guess this one has it. So this one is gonna. Alright, who? Yeah. Sparrow's way too high up. Can't even reach her. It's either gonna be Ezio or it's gonna be Sakura. No, it's gonna be Sakura. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. So here goes. Giant spider. Gonna fire some webbing at you, Sakura. If I hit. Ooh! 17. Yes. No, you don't have to. Yeah. Okay. So you are restrained, unfortunately.
Great.
To back. Damn it. It's gonna move my swarm 1 second. So I can do things to your token. Fuck me. Get over here. They need to fix this. It's ridiculous. Restrained. That's all I want to do. I just want to put restraint on the character. It's so hard to ask. Okay. That's it for the spider. So what the spiders are going to do, they're actually going to slither underneath. So they climb upside down underneath the bridge. So you guys do not see them. So I'm going to put them... I'll put them about here. And I'm going to grab the other one. Same thing. And they climb about 5, 10, 15. Okay. So that's it for the giant spider. Sparrow, you're up.
Okay. I guess, Alright.
If you free me, I can fuck up more spiders. Just FYI.
There's how many spiders are left? Just the ones
I think
underneath you.
there's 4 swarms left, I think.
Yeah.
Because I
none of
think
the swarms.
Ezio has one attached
Yeah,
to him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a
Ah.
swarm in this square, and there's a swarm in Sakura Square, and the other 2
Okay.
swarms are here. So there's one swarm here, one swarm here, and then one on Sakura and one on Ezio.
Alright.
And then like the other 2 giant ones were pushed back, right? Because I don't even see them on my end anymore.
No, they
They went
climbed.
under the bridge.
Oh, they went under
phase
the bridge, okay.
Spiders, yeah,
Yeah.
the phase spiders phased out.
Okay. I guess I'll come back down. Like
Yes, come back.
5 feet off the ground still.
That's perfect.
Uh-huh. Oh wait. Why can't I edit this? Well, I'm 5 feet off the ground.
Okay, gotcha.
And then so let's see. Yeah, for my first attack, can I just try to free Sakura and then second attack as usual?
You can do that, yes.
Okay. First attack to free Sakura.
That's gonna hit.
Do I need to do damage?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the damage? What's the HP of the weapon? Yeah, she's free.
Okay,
Sakura
I'm
is
gonna
no
hit
longer-
the spiders under her.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna remove that.
Wow. You're not the only one, Ostar.
What is happening?
Good
What is
gravy.
happening?
I guess these spiders are really hard to hit.
What is happening? Anything else? You could flurry of blows, for example.
Yeah, wait, what do my flurry of blows do? Other than another attack.
2 attacks. Flurry of blows would do 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, let me do my nature thing first before I
Okay,
forget.
well, just roll 1 for the phase spiders. I
Okay.
got the what I gave. I mean, Ostor could easily relay the information from the other spiders.
I guess it's no.
You've never seen phase spiders before.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll flurry of blows.
Okay, so 1 key point. And you
Same set
can-
of spiders underneath Sakura.
Okay.
Finally. And one more time. What's with the doubles, dude? Okay,
So
and
30, 24. Yeah, okay, that's gonna hit. So it's a total 13. Divided by 2. That's 6. Okay.
I'm gonna be 10 feet, but then I'm gonna go
22 is
this
there.
way.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you
Or
dive
actually,
down.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, right
You
there.
good?
Yep.
You want to stay 10 feet up in the air?
Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. I
Yes,
can't-
Okay.
Yeah, I only had 5 more feet of movement.
Yeah, you were pretty high up to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So you dive down like a flash of lightning, and with a quick swing of your spear, a couple actually, you free Sakura from the webbing, and then you turn around towards the swarm of spiders that's clambering all over, and you try to carefully poke at these insects, and you actually do get the kill quite a bit. And blood and bits and pieces of spiders just fall to the floor. And then you move away before any of those that were trying to climb onto your spear as you were piercing them. You move quickly enough until they climb too much on your spear and close to you. So as you fly back away, you got these spiders that fall from the tip of your spear that were trying to get onto you. But you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. After that, we're at Sakura's turn.
Okay,
Oof,
so
freed in
what?
the nick of
Stomp them
time, eh?
good.
Which ones are? I see the one, and how many swarms are left?
So there's still four swarms. There's these two.
Okay.
There's one that's right underneath you, you may probably don't see, and there's one under Etsu.
Can I attack the one that's in my square?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to do that.
She still has advantage, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that right now. Technically, that's the thing with
Oh.
swarms, you don't have advantage unless you're flanking it.
So you just-
We're invincible.
She just needs to move this way.
Well, no, because it won't change anything, right? Because you won't be able to. You can't flank a swarm that's on someone. That's the thing with swarms. So if the swarm is not in someone's square, you can flank it because. But right now, unless.
So she
no,
needs to
not-
move here.
No, you're right. Yeah, she can move here and it'll be fine because she'll be flanking with Talia. Yeah,
Here?
you have to move.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's going to. No, that doesn't provoke. That's fine actually. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
That's fine.
Cool. Then I will do that. Hold on. Okay, so I am going to attack the one that was on me,
Okay.
and I am going to use Great Weapon Master.
Ooh, look at you. She's holding it with two hands. Look, Ma, two hands.
Business.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
She's
Let me re-roll
squishing.
that, 'cause that should be normal since I had advantage, but wait, hold on. Did I do that right?
You do have advantage because you're flanking.
Yeah, you're flanking with me, so
Okay.
you should have advantage.
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
Did you click Great Weapon Master before doing the damage, though? Make sure to click Great Weapon
I
Master before.
thought I did.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm pretty
Make
sure I
it's
did.
clicked.
Okay.
Then just click Great Axe. It should add it all together. Yes, it does.
Ooh, nice.
The 12. The 12 is actually Great Weapon Master. 6 is the actual damage. Mhm.
So that's attack 1.
Okay, so that's okay.
Alright, so
It's
number
bloody.
2.
Wait, it's bloody. I have to roll a Constitution. Oh no, there's one.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay.
that's gonna hit as well.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay. And she can attack she can attack 3 times. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Is that one
Another.
still
Okay,
alive?
3 minus 11. So that one's dead. Give me a sec.
Yes.
So you kill all the swarms here. Good job.
Cool. So then I'm gonna move on to this other one, and I won't have advantage, correct?
This one?
Yes.
No, you
Or-
won't. Unless
Okay.
you move here. If
Okay,
you still
then
have
I
movement,
will-
you can move there.
Yeah, I'll move there, and
Now you do.
then I am going to attack this one.
My lord.
Nice.
Oh,
And
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Great Weapon Master. Oh my god. Oh my god. She did 26 plus 23 plus 18. That's like almost, do the math on that, I think that's like close to 50 points of damage. Okay.
yeah.
Oh my god. Somebody stop this woman. She's a maniac.
No.
Okay, so that's
Yep.
a 26. So 26 divided 2 because it's a swarm, thank god. That's still a juicy 13. Oh my god. Oh, it's bloodied. Look at that, it's bloodied. Yeah. Okay, have to do it.
And that's my turn.
That's enough. Fuck.
No, it's
Jesus.
not. I can do more.
Oh, she growls furiously and then She just basically shovels these spiders with her axe.
Just
It was me.
picking them up and biting off their heads, metaphorically.
Alright. After that turn, let's please switch to somebody else. Talia.
Switch to the person that can only attack once in their turn.
But can still do a buttload of damage.
Okay. I guess I'll just finish. I'll try and finish off the swarm that Sakura had here.
Okay.
So wait, is this square is empty?
Yes, it is. You can go.
Okay.
Actually, if you
Okay.
want, I can layer GM layer it, so it's no longer in the way.
All right, then give it the good old rapier, booming blade, stabby stab.
Gotcha. Roll with advantage. What do we got? What do we got?
Damn.
Double 22.
I think it's a night of doubles.
22!
It is double
goodness.
night.
I like the
25 damage.
consistency. Oh, wait, I have to. Oh, wait, but the thunder damage is. How much is the thunder damage in there? 'Cause the thunder damage is 4?
The booming blade damage is 4.
Okay, so that's that. They can't resist that because it's not slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing. So they actually take 4, and then the rest is half. So that's 14 plus 7 is the rest. So 14 plus 7 is 21 divided by 2. That's gonna be 10 damage. But it still kills it, even divided by 2. So
Yay.
it's a moot point. There we go. Alright. So you swing your rapier and a couple of times infuse with booming energy, and you slash all of these spiders, and they all die. Perfect. After that, you stay there, or you move anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there.
Stay
Safe here.
for now.
For now. They're still the fucking face spiders. They can come back at any time.
Yep. Nigel.
Angel's gonna go invisible.
Nice. And that's his. Does he move?
Nope,
He
he
stays-
stays here.
Gotcha. Okay, then it's Ezio's turn. Yeah, Ezio's gonna have to be careful. I think he's just gonna swing. He's gonna try to kill all the bugs on him. So here goes. Where's my sheet? Great axe once. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
No ones to reroll.
Not
Perfect.
bad, not bad.
14, so that's a 7. I'm just gonna move them here so I can see my swarm. Okay, there we go. -7. And I'm gonna roll that again. Oh, let's hit first, eh? Let's hit first, buddy. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there a 1 in there? No, 3, 3, and 4. We're good. So let's take the damage. So another 10, so that's -5. Yeah. Okay, that's it for him. If he moves, he's gonna get hit, so he's trying to, you see him like he's trying to use his greatsword to scrape as many of these spiders off of him. He does kill a lot of them, but there are still a few. Oh, and they're bloodied. Right. Up here. Bloodied. Okay. Alright. And they have to do it. Oh, no, they don't. They're swarms. Okay. That's it for Ezio. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here it goes. Let's do this. Alright, this spider appears right next to you, Astor.
Oh shit.
And it's gonna bite you. Big spider. I'm rolling with advantage. I'm not supposed to. No, normal. Ooh, it's gonna hit actually. 15? That hit? You got 12? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
9 piercing damage. And you have to roll a constitution saving throw.
Even if it only did temporary hit points.
Question. Yes, technically yes. Yes. You're
12.
good. You're fine. Close, but you're fine. So that's just that. And then the other one is going to. Oh, fuck. The other one is going to appear where? Oh, not that. But what is he? I want to grab that. I want to grab you. Oh, actually, I can move here because Sparrow's not there. I'll have advantage on this one. Right.
Oh shit.
Boom. This one pops there, and he's going to as well bite at you. With
Not
advantage.
cool, bro.
Nom nom.
Well, it's gonna hit definitely. 22 to hit. 6 piercing damage and another Constitution saving throw, please. Ooh.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay. What happens here?
Oof.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh jeez, is that poison damage?
Yeah, 16 poison damage.
Ow.
Fuck my life.
Oh, I'm an idiot. You guys are supposed to be taking half on a successful save, so you guys are supposed to be taking more poison damage, but that's my bad. I'm an idiot. Wow. Okay, cool. Alright. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Face spiders. Swarm of spiders. Where are my swarms?
Hold on, I need a roll for a wound.
Oh, okay. You're bloody.
Oh, is that enough?
Fucking hope
21?
so.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's half the damage. The DC's half the damage.
Or 10.
Or 10, whichever is higher. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so that you're fine, you're fine. So then it's the swarm of spiders. Got one on Ezio. It's gonna try to do some chopping. Swarm of spiders, here it goes. Go into its square again, because that's what they're supposed to be doing. It's bloodied, eh? Is it bloodied? It is, so it does less damage. Here, go. Ooh, 16. That's Ezio's AC. Can't see because of the swarm. Oh, 17. He's fine. Okay, so the swarms can. That's it. Alright. And then, closest target would be the juicy dragon.
Ah,
So again, goes into
that's
your
not what I did
square.
to your friend.
Juicy dragon.
It's all about proximity, really. It's what it is. They're mindless creatures. Well, not mindless, but... Ooh! I think it's gonna hit, though.
Not mindless enough to shoot me out of the sky.
Well, those are the giant spiders, I think.
Yeah. Had the webbing. So far, only the giant spiders have thrown webbing. The phase have not. Okay, so no, it's gonna miss you. 14 to hit this time. Alright. So that's it for the swarm spiders.
Eat shit. Shit,
Next
spiders.
round. Hostile, you're up.
I'll protect you, little buddy.
You got 2 phase spiders.
Teleport behind me. Mostly 'cause I want to save Nigel, but
I have no no
Slots?
yeah.
Nah,
But I can cast Armor of Agathis.
that's smart. That's smart, actually.
It's a Doug.
It's a Doug. Hey, Doug.
Sorry,
Welcome.
wait, it's been a wild day.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Welcome. We're
Sure.
killing spiders.
Oh boy. I've been running around since like noon today.
Well, take your time to ease in.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're on roll 20, and oh, you are. On
I
roll
already
20.
am.
Perfect. And I think Steve is gonna start the audio for you. You can just stream from Discord, and let me know when you're ready to go. And I'll let you
Sorry,
control your
something's
character.
up with my sheet.
With your what?
Oh, I guess I can't really cast Armor of Agathis. It just. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, once per day. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it once per day.
I was creating pop-ups that I couldn't see. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
So
Yeah, so you've
10
got
HP.
temporary hit points. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Okay, so you cast Armor of Agathis.
Oh wait. Whoops.
You're surrounded by a cold sheet of you're covered by a sheet of cold energy that both protects you and also freezes anything on contact. What else do you do?
Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure this is correct. Okay.
Okay.
For my bonus action, I will use 2 healing light on myself.
Okay. 2 healing lights. So you need 2 dices. Okay.
Cool. 10 extra HP.
Okay.
Alright, and that
Healing
ends
light.
my turn.
Okay. Through positive energy, you are able to soothe your wounds. After that, we're back at the giant spiders. I have to roll my d6s on my webbing. Nope. Nope. Alright, so no web. Bummer. That's a bummer. Okay. They're gonna do stealth checks, that's what they're gonna do. Giant spider. Stealth. Wow. What a stealth. What a stealth.
What stealth?
Okay. He's got passive beyond 15. Nobody does. Nope, nobody does. Alright, so no, yeah. You guys can't hear those. You don't know where those spiders are under the bridge. You can. You have no
Oh,
idea.
fine.
That's it for the giant spiders. That was a quick round. Sparrow, you're up. Well, you're up.
Okay.
intermediate.
Let's see. Oh. I guess they'll go this way, 5 feet off the ground. Advantage and
It's attacking my face spider.
slice and dice.
Yeah, my face spider.
Ooh, max damage.
Oh,
Do it again.
don't.
16.
Yes, that will. I think that hits. Yeah, they don't have.
Max damage again. Huzzah.
Mother of Christ, what is this? Go on. What's
Flurry of
going on?
blows.
Oh,
This is revenge. That's what it is.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm bleeding. I need to roll for wounds.
Okay.
You're just covering the shit out
You're
of this.
killing him too quickly.
Give me a second to breathe here.
No.
Constitution or wisdom?
My next one's 23, by the way.
Well, I could reroll that. Okay, so no wound. Okay, so far no wound.
Spurs is like, guess what? I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
you up.
8.
Oh, that's
Roll
good
again
it.
for
What
wounds.
happened? It's okay. I'm dead.
He's dead.
You
I am
killed.
dead. I have
You-
suffered the ultimate wound.
Exactly.
That was what?
My God.
10 feet.
You still have an attack left. I
I do. I'm gonna move. Wait, let's see. That's 10, 40 feet.
Yeah, because she's gonna fly up and back down again because she's got so much movement. This bird. Oh my God. Look at this bird go.
And
Look
last
at these
one.
Shenanigans. Oh my God.
It's only for 5. That's the lowest damage that I could do.
Still. Holy crap.
And then I'm just gonna fly up. I'm gonna go.
She's got movement left. Fuck.
Yes, I do. I do have movement
Oh.
left. I'm gonna go 20 feet up.
This
That's
bird's
all I can
over
do.
The map. All over the map, this bird. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I make her fall prone. She still clings to the air. She's never. It's too. It's in their nature. I can't not fly. I cannot not fly. All right. So yeah, you dive down and stab this spider. Pretty
Ooh,
bad.
I do have a question for the
Stab.
party after that. Sorry.
Okay, and then you punch and kick it, and it just falls. I mean, it was brutalized is what it was, and then you just, from whatever pulp of flesh is left, you push off of it and leap to the next one, and kick the other, and it's still standing. It's in freaking shock and awe after what you did to its friends. Alright.
No, Rick!
And I ask a question.
Yes.
Does anyone know anything about these blue spiders?
ugly as fuck.
I think they're pretty.
These pretty? Have you seen these things?
Yeah,
These
they're
are
blue.
eyes?
That's why they're pretty.
Of course you would think that.
The
Look at
colors are
fangs
pretty.
adapting.
The colors are pretty. They're very wintry.
I mean, now, this is sexy. I mean, oh no, not that.
Ew. Oh, those are kind of cute, honestly.
This is sexy. This is sexy.
Oh, you sent in for you.
But this, come on.
It's a bird. A bird
I don't know,
has-
man. I don't know, man.
Different.
Blue's kind of sexy.
Yeah, a bird is gonna have different ideas.
For this bird, this is probably food for
This
her.
is handsome too. This is handsome too. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this just ain't. I mean, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
It's just,
yeah, it's true.
okay.
We can all agree on
Alright.
that, I think.
So Sakura, are you still mad at me?
Me?
Are you still mad at
For
me,
what?
Sakura? I know,
Why,
you've been
why am I
swinging-
mad at you?
Well, you've
Oh,
been swinging
huh?
with 2 hands with all your might for the last round. I'm just wondering if this is going to
Yeah.
continue. Or you've calmed down a bit.
Oh, it's my turn.
fuck me.
I mean, yes, I am still mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt. I mean the spiders. Okay, so are there any swarms left?
I was in that.
Looks like
there's
you got a swarm. Looks like you got a swarm right there. And then one on
What?
Ezio.
Where are you clicking?
There's
no
one.
swarms there.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no swarm there.
There's a
I
swarm
see,
under.
I see,
There's a
I
swarm.
I see a swarm on my screen.
What?
Yep.
You see a swarm
Oh.
where?
I see a swarm right here on the bridge, and then there's the one on Ezio.
I do not see the one on the bridge, for
No,
the
there's-
record.
That's strange. Well, there's a swarm. I think that's it. There's no other swarms, I think.
I'm just gonna send a screenshot of what I'm seeing.
I believe you. I believe you. But there's a swarm underneath. Yeah, I think all swarms are dead. Besides,
There should still
No,
be
no.
the one under
So there's-
here.
there's one under Ezio and there's one under Sakura. So Sakura,
Yeah.
you've
There's
got a
still
swarm.
one under me?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's
I
alive.
thought-
Yep, it's alive. See?
Oh,
It's actually unharmed. It's a full swarm.
wow.
It's the one. I think it's the one that you tried to attack, or it was behind you or something.
Yeah.
I think I killed the one that was on me. And then
Yeah.
Then you moved.
I guess
moved
you
and
killed
attacked
the
that
other one. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm gonna attack the swarm that's on. Hmm.
I had 4 swarms. I have all 4 swarms accounted
Yeah.
for, so I'm not too sure what swarm Ben is seeing, but whatever. Maybe it's a bug on roll 20. It's
Okay, well now it's gone as soon as I go back to roll 20.
Oh, okay.
It's vanished.
Roll 20 is glitchy. It's free, but it's glitchy.
I kind of want to. I think I want to attack that phase spider. Since I think we might be able to kill it before its next turn.
Oh, you so mean. So mean.
I am.
Meanie.
I am. Okay. Will I get advantage from Pharaoh even though she's in the air? Oh, hi, Nim.
No, you don't. But you
Okay.
would have
I'm
to
too
move
high up.
Here. You would have to move here to get advantage from us, Thor. But no,
It's only
if
15
you-
feet.
Yeah, if you move,
Yeah.
you will provoke from the swarm that's on your square.
They're just a bunch
I
of
can
tiny
take
little
that.
spiders.
Yeah.
You can take it.
I can take that damage. Okay, I'm gonna move over
That's
here.
not how you're supposed to be playing this game.
I'm a tank. I can take it.
Nice. I hope I crit you. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my
wow,
God.
that's fucked up.
It is a crit. Oh,
You son of a...
okay, I'm gonna print screen. I'm gonna print screen because you're not gonna believe me otherwise.
That is fucked up. I mean, definitely.
Evidence, evidence.
That's what I get for my hubris, I guess. But
Exactly.
Evidence.
Blasphemy.
well,
Oh my God, that's funny.
wow, that's
Truly.
fucked up. But I guess I
hilarious.
deserve it. I fucked around and I found out.
I guess I'll put it in the. Where am I gonna put this?
Oh, llama, that's the one that went underneath Sakura. The swarm.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, your thingy must not have updated.
Where's that? Where I put it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Have a look. It's in the chat of the voice.
Jesus Christ.
Look at
That's
that nice
pretty
green
funny.
23 there. Yeah.
That's fucked up, but it's
I
pretty
know.
funny.
Alright. You know what's even funnier? Look at the damage.
What's the damage?
It's on the picture. Damage is right underneath the 23. It's 25 piercing damage.
Holy moly.
Ooh.
I'm raging still, so it's half that.
Yeah. there you
Nice,
go.
nice.
Jesus Christ.
Round up or down?
That's
Thank
8D,
God.
it's 8d4.
for-
8d4 damage.
Thank God for Astor's quote-unquote inspiring speech.
Mm.
So-
Because that took most of the damage.
So on d4s, right? So on 8d4s, I rolled 3, 3, 4, 2, and then
Jesus Christ.
4, 2, 3, 4. Not bad, eh?
Oh.
Guess what? You have to go roll a constitution. Oh no, you don't. These are swarms. No, you don't. You don't. These are just swarms. They don't have no poison.
Did I learn my lesson? No.
Oh,
Alright,
do,
well-
do your worst. I wish you critical misses
Fucking-
now.
This fucking face spider better die.
Just
Good roll.
Okay, so
Does 25 even put a dent in your HP?
it does. Well, because it's half that, so and we had the 9 temporary hit points from Osthor, so not really. But it could have. If I were not raging and I didn't have that temp HP, yeah, that would have fucked me up decently. But if I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't have moved. So,
Serves you right.
yeah. I can afford to be a little reckless sometimes.
Alright,
Alright,
your worst.
so I'm gonna attack this space spider, and I'm gonna use great weapon master,
Mm-hmm.
and
You see how that?
Whew.
You see how that dice hit the other one? That's cheap.
I did. I did
That's
see that.
cheating.
God damn
That
it!
is sports
God
fighter.
damn it.
Kill it! Kill it now!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look
Kill
at
it
watch.
now.
Look at the bar. I would like to bring your attention to the bar. Look at the monster.
I can't
bar.
see the bar.
We
Bar,
don't
we
see
don't
the
see
bars
no
for
bars.
any of the monsters.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh,
Should?
You should see
We
the bars.
haven't been
Nope.
able to
Nope.
see bars for God knows how long.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a
True.
while.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, it goes down.
We weren't supposed to see the bars.
minus 25.
I also
Oh my-
can't see health bars for Ezio or
Is it dead
Sparrow.
yet?
Aim.
It's bloodied and in major pain. That's
Nice.
what it is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack it.
Sorry, I'm
It's
just putting the
moving.
bloodied. No, I'm just putting the
Oh,
bloodied.
okay.
on
Hit him
Alright,
again!
so I'm gonna do my second attack.
it. It's got a speck of
Oh
white.
Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Very lovely.
Well,
This is gonna hurt.
well,
Mm.
This is
isn't
gonna
it?
hurt.
It's gonna hurt. This is gonna
Oh
hurt.
really?
Oh my god.
My spider!
Oh, yeah.
I guess I just
Oh,
ate
hi.
my words. Okay, that's 26 plus 9. That's 35 out of 1 slash. Oh my lord.
Is it dead yet?
I have 2 HP, okay? And I just got hit for 35.
Jesus Christ!
I think somebody made a point. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll do it again. I still got one
It's
more
dead,
turn.
it's dead, it's dead. One
It's
more
dead.
Kill this
It's
one. Kill
dead.
this one.
Turn, and I can still
Stop,
move.
stop! It's already dead.
I'm coming back to you, bitch.
Guess who's back?
Will that give me advantage, or is Talia too far away?
Oh, by the way,
Right.
Sakura, roll a perception check. I forgot to do it actually when you moved to the face spider, and I should have. It would have probably saved its ass. But
Oh.
when you move into this square here,
Oops.
I want you to roll it for just a perception.
Okay. Oops, I did that with advantage.
It's okay,
on.
just re-roll.
You want me to-
Just re-roll. Just
Take
re-roll
the
that.
21.
Where am I?
I mean,
Okay, so here's what happens. I'll put you here, okay? So you were here, you just moved
Okay.
1 square. You notice
Okay.
this on the floor. This would have saved my spider, maybe. the whole
Probably
point of-
not.
Notice some webbing right here. Is that a tree though? One second. Is there a tree there?
It doesn't look like a tree.
No, it's not. Okay, that one's on the ground. So yeah, so you see this webbing here that's at your feet. You see it just before you step into it. You notice there's webbing there. So
Does that mean that there's a spider there, or what's the deal?
well, right now you were about to step into sticky webbing. So do you want to keep going to that
Okay.
square?
I will go that way. I will go.
Put it in the map. Okay. Okay. Smart. Okay, so now you continue. So technically, I
Okay,
should have made
yeah.
you roll when you walked in the other direction, but I forgot. So my bad.
Whoops, doodle. Okay,
Oopsie-dee. I don't think it
so-
would have. It may change much. You would still be able to reach the spider.
Yeah.
the spider would still be hella dead.
Yeah, likely. So you're attacking my.
Yes, I'm attacking that final swarm, and yeah. Okay, so.
Oh.
Well,
Yes.
No.
That's what you get
It
for
bit at
provoking.
It
Oh,
bit
Kyle
at
must
you
have-
It's really
when you
mad at
left
you.
it.
Kyle
yeah, I
must
have performance anxiety now that it attacked me.
I mean, you just dealt nearly 50 points of damage with one attack. I mean,
Yeah,
it's done.
yeah.
Let's move to somebody else, okay?
All right, that's it for my turn.
Awesome. Thank God.
Someone
Thank
kill this
God.
frickin' swerve.
All right, but still, I mean, you maneuvered deftly through the face spider that was assaulting Ostor. Swing your axe at it furiously. And it's in pieces. All its legs are chopped off. It's then cut clean in half. And yeah, it's unrecognizable now. You just maimed my poor face spider. And then you move to my swarm, and you trip on webbing, I guess. And
Didn't do shit. I was so covered in blood from the other
Yeah.
spider that I couldn't see where it was. Damn it.
there you go. That was probably it. Alright, I love that we have to rationalize dice. That's the best part of this game. Okay, Talia, you're next.
Alrighty. Mr. Swarm, I don't like that you're still alive. We're gonna have to do something about that.
There's also a swarm on Ezio, technically.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, before you go into the
Well.
square, roll me an active perception check, please.
Roger that.
What?
You see the following. I'm going to put you there. Boom. You see a nice webbing here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just before you step into it.
Oh boy.
Well,
It looks sticky.
would it cost an action just like to cut the web?
Yeah, it's not the same as the webbing that they fire at you. This is much more. There's much more of it.
Okay, then I'm gonna assume not. Okay, so fuck the flanking. I'm just gonna
But-
take the sneak attack.
But all webbing is very susceptible to fire. It burns easy.
Would
Okay,
it, if there were multiple webs, would they all like ignite, or would it just be one square?
No, well, it would all of it would be affected. Like the fire would spread.
Okay.
And I would even argue that if multiple tokens of squares, or you know what I mean? Like if multiple units of webs were touching each other and one was on planes, and eventually it would spread to the adjacent ones. Although that's a moot point here, I don't think there's any that are adjacent, but anyways.
alrighty. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna take the flanking then. I'm just gonna go for the damage.
The damage. Okay, so now you hit that swarm. Okay, how much damage is that?
Ugh. Okay, well I rolled 8 for the booming blade. I think. Yeah. 8 on the booming blade.
8 damage on the boom blade? Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
and like
That's
the
full
rest would be halved.
So we have. Oh yeah. So then that's 4, 5. Then 5 plus 5, 10. So that's a minus 5. Okay. Alright. That's bloodied, I think. Yes, it is. Alright. Alright. So you nearly step into webbing, and then you move your leg back, and you stab at a couple of times at the spiders that are right next to you. And yeah, there's booming energy that now surrounds it. There's that.
And I will tell the party, watch where you step. There's webs everywhere. Alright.
After that, I think it's Nigel, and then it's gonna be Ezio.
Ooh. Nigel's invisible, I think.
He is on my screen, yes.
Yep, he's just gonna stay there on my shoulder.
Not doing anything? Okay.
Nope.
You want him to dodge in case he's attacked? Or not even?
Oh, yes.
Okay. When in doubt, if you don't know what to do with your action, use dodge. Alright. Ezio, you're up.
What's going on?
We're fighting a lot of spiders. There's a swarm of spiders here. There are 2 spiders that are underneath the bridge that you can't see, but you guys, everybody saw them crawl underneath the bridge. So they're somewhere underneath the bridge in front and then your left. Other than that, there is a swarm of spiders here. And there's also a swarm of spider on your square right here, as you can see.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, you got a shit ton of spiders that are crawling up on your legs. They're trying to bite through you, so you've been using your sword to kind of squish and remove as many as you can. So you can continue doing that if you want. And I didn't use any, and I try to conserve your magic because you guys haven't reached your destination yet. So I didn't use any spells. So yeah, what is it you want to do? You got spiders crawling all over you.
Wait, just go for a basic attack?
Sure. So just click on your great sword. Ooh, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit for sure.
Love to see it.
So, how much damage is it? Click on the great sword in the box in the chat.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's okay. No worries.
Come on.
Doggy doggy.
There it is. I'm trying.
Oh yeah, so... Yeah, no ones, perfect. So that's a total of 13 damage. Mother. Okay. Divided by 2, that's 6. Alright, there's just a few spiders left from that swarm, but there's still a few that could cause some pain. But you have a second attack if you want.
Yes, I do.
They're ready. Perfect. That hits as well.
Get him, get him.
Oh, I think you got ones here. Yeah, okay. You can re-roll so you've got a style with your greatsword, which is called the Great Weapon Fighting Style. So anytime you roll a 1 or a 2 on one of your dices of damage, you can re-roll that dice.
Okay.
But you have to keep the new result. So basically what we're going to do is just roll a d6. Like do a slash, just type in /R, then space, and then 1d6. So, yeah, there you go. Perfect. So now instead of 1, you have 4, so that's a total of 4 plus 4 plus 4, that's 12 damage. Alright.
Beautiful.
Minus 12 divided by 2 is minus 6, and that's dead. Perfect. No more swarms. Good job. You've squashed and slashed all the spiders on you. Do you want? You can move now without any repercussion. Do you want to move away or move somewhere?
Excuse me.
Just be mindful.
Even
There's
keep
webbing
sneaking up
here.
behind me.
Yeah, there's webbing.
You said there's a
here.
couple under the bridge, right?
There's 2 big spiders under the bridge. Yeah, but you don't know where they are.
We're gonna go try to find out. I'm going down there.
Okay, careful though. This is the ravine here is 25 feet down.
What does that mean?
You have to climb down first.
Okay.
Because, if you climb down and you fall, well, it's going to be painful. But you can definitely climb down if you want to. That's what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay, and just remember, you won't. When climbing, you have to at least have one hand to climb. You can use your other hand, but you're wielding a weapon that requires 2 hands. So I think you might have other weapons. You got a dagger. You got a hand axe. You got. Yeah, you could use your hand axe. So. But I would switch weapons if I were you. Like if you're gonna go climbing, just be safe. I would switch weapons maybe if you want to do that.
I
Do
need a
any of
hand
us notice that he's about to climb down?
Yeah. He's got balls. He's ballsy.
Can we like react to this?
Well, you'll be able to react after he does it.
Oh
That's okay.
no.
So you sheathe your great sword into it, and you put it back into your sheath in your back, and now you walk where do you want to climb down? You can move 6 squares max. So where do you want to go? Here.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
2 big spiders.
So
Watch
yeah,
out.
move your character here. So that's 5 or 6.
Coming in for
Is-
fireworks. Let's go.
Alright, this is going. I respect it.
Please don't.
Okay. So move your character here. Doug. Okay. You did 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, that's 20 feet of movement. And then, as you can see, this is lower. This is lower than the top of the platform, right? When you come here, you can definitely see these 2 spiders here that are underneath, because you can kind of see under the bridge now.
Is that it? Or
1 second, I just have to show you the spider.
nice.
Show me the spider.
And they definitely see you too, so that caught their attention. Okay.
Good.
Just want to check something.
They're like, ooh, the food is coming to us. DoorDash.
Fresh meat. Look at this idiot. Okay.
Excuse me.
No.
I'll remember that.
Hey, I'm the idiot here.
Look
They
at
have,
this dude.
they have no idea.
I'm the dumb one.
They have no idea of the reckoning that's coming their way. Okay, these spore spiders. But that's what they
Of course.
Spore spider. Okay, so that's it for Ezio. Phase spiders are out of the
dead.
equation. So swarms. Almost swarms.
Fucking swarm. I was
You
hoping
get
someone
one
would
left.
kill the swarm.
Right there.
Who's adjacent to me? Oh, he is. And she is. Okay, I'm gonna chomp this pretty little girl here. Okay, so
Pretty?
Talia.
That's not me. It's like,
Yes.
that can't be me you're talking about if you say pretty.
You're pretty as well.
You're a pretty dragon.
So here happened. So I'm gonna play these swarms.
Look, in my universe, I'm hot.
There you go.
I'm a sexy dragon.
So I'm gonna play these swarms like they're supposed to, right? Mindless little insects. So they're gonna move and try to latch onto you, which means kaboom.
Will I get an attack of opportunity?
Oh fuck.
Mhm.
Well, no, that's right.
Eh?
Well, it doesn't matter. They'll kaboom wherever they go.
Yes.
So
Kaboom.
you can roll a kaboom.
What is it? I forget. Is it 2d8 if they move?
Yes, you just roll on your sheet. You should have the
Boom.
box
Oh,
for the
okay.
damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe I should call
The
it
kaboom box? Jesus fuck!
No,
Alright,
that's the wrong kaboom.
damage.
Oh,
Oh, that's the
No.
wrong kaboom.
Okay, it's because I still have sneak attack clicked on, but it just the 8 is all that matters there.
yeah, but yeah, okay, I'll take it. But
Yeah, that's
just
2d8.
For future reference, though, I think you should have a box that's called.
Yeah, there is one that's Booming Blade. I still have like the global damage for sneak attack clicked on. The thing is why.
I see what you mean. Yes, you're right. Okay. Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
you said 8. It is?
Yeah, it's 8 damage for the Booming Blade.
Oh my god, it's got 1 HP left. Okay, so it's still gonna chomp at you. It's gonna you got like what 5 spiders from that swarm that are left that are climbing onto you now.
Oh wait, does Sokka get that attack of opportunity?
Oh fuck, she does. Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it. If she wants to use her
Does-
reaction, she might not want to. Who knows? Maybe
Have we met?
she doesn't have to.
Mhm.
Oh Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Kill it,
It's
kill
got
it, kill
1
it.
HP.
Kill it.
She still has. Oh my god.
It's got 1
Does that
HP.
hit? Does it hit? I'm not sure.
Funny.
How are the spiders?
Oh my god, I'm gonna get you in the new year, just you watch.
She literally got hit by the crit bug.
I did.
There's
I
so
got
many.
my comeuppance.
Yes, you did. Alright, well, it's got minus 20 hit points for your information. Oh my god, so
Hear a
Talia.
splat.
it's booming. Oh my god, 1 second here. 1 second, this is funny.
It's got like 1 HP. Soccer just like chops one small, tiny little spider that was left over in half.
Is
I
it
think
dead?
she stepped on it. That's what it
And
was.
there's like a 10-foot hole left.
She's like, I can't see it. Where is it? It's a smudge
It's
on your
under
axe
your
there.
toe.
Yeah, it's just my axe is just covered in spider guts.
Okay, so the few spiders left to begin with start crawling towards Talia, then kaboom happens. And then, I mean, a ton of bits and pieces of spider just, fly in all directions. Yummy. And then whatever's left out of that smoke of these few spiders left, I mean, there's just one massive slam of the side of the axe that just squishes the last 3.
It's
And
like
then she lifts her axe and is like, did I get him? And I'm like, I can't see them. There are stains on your axe, dear. It's all done.
it's like using a flamethrower to kill a daddy longblade.
Yeah, pretty much. So there goes my swarms. My god, what a brutality and violence here. I'm sensing a lot of passive
Oh, the
aggression here.
humanity.
I'm sensing a lot of passive aggressiveness. Okay. Osdor, you're up. Be kind, be gentle, please. You don't have to be this brutal.
So the last spiders are under the bridge, correct?
Well, you you can't see them, but last you saw them, they crawled under the bridge. Probably. Yeah. What is he gonna do? What shenanigans is this man gonna do?
I see them from over here.
You don't know. You have to go. I can't tell you that.
Oh, that's a good point.
You have to metagame that you don't see these spiders because I can't reveal just the one player, which is dumb.
Yeah, I get it. No, I get it.
But yeah, technically they're hanging upside down. Oh, and Ezio, I forgot to tell you this. Not only do you see these 2 spiders underneath the bridge, you also see a lot of stuff that's like stuck in the webbing. There's like this huge bed of webbing that completely covers the underneath the bridge. A full layer. It's a thick layer. And in there's like, I kid you not, there's got to be a donkey, a horse, a lot of human.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. They've been capturing people, all kinds of animals.
Sounds like
and-
Ostar's gonna have a blast.
And when you move there, Ostor, you see the same thing. And you now have a clear sight on both.
Fuck yeah, and they're hanging?
Yes, I know where this
Oh,
is
boy.
going. I don't know where this is going.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
I will gravity aside.
How high are they hanging?
They're 25 feet from the fucking
Treasure's
floor.
gonna fall from the sky.
And I can see both of them?
Yes, you can see both. Yes.
Alright, let's Eldritch Blast both.
Yeah, you would get a bigger bang for your buck if you just hit one.
But they get knocked back 10 feet, so that would obviously have to dislodge them, right?
Yeah.
22 to hit.
And because you're pushing me back, I don't even have a saving throw or anything. Like
Yeah. 12
damage.
damage.
12 damage. Well, actually, no. Wait, 1 sec. You're pushing them away. So as long as they remain within the area of the bridge, they're still hanging. You have to move them away from the bridge. Like, for example, this one, if it gets pushed, it's fucked. This one, though, it'll be fine. They'll still be hanging.
Wait, but it's dangling from... Oh, is it like attached? Is it like on the ceiling?
Yeah. exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, no. Okay, I see what you mean. No, it's not hanging from a thread. It's upside down,
Okay.
clinging to like a full layer of webbing underneath the bridge. Yeah, it's
That's
upside
fine.
down.
I'll hit the other one.
This one?
Yeah, the second one.
Okay, so this attack is targeting this one. Okay, 12 damage. That's gonna do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it was already hurt. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, cause I hit them with Eldritch Blast before.
Yeah. Okay. Have to do a Dex, Constitution save throw. Giant spider. On. DC is only 10. Oh my god, I failed. So it's got a wound. Alright, if you guys want to wrestle the thing, now's the time.
So does it fly off the bridge?
It does. So it's going to do 1, 2, and then it falls down 25 feet, which is 2d6 of bludgeoning damage. You can roll it if you want. Roll 2d6.
Alright, gravity. Do your job.
Nice.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god. That's a good roll. Oh my god. So it had 8 hit points left, so now it's at -2, so it's dead. It
Okay,
dies,
great.
Nice, nice,
It,
nice.
it died like most spiders in your life, a stain on the floor. You get no points for originality here, you just... No.
It's
Alright.
second Eldritch Blast. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's gonna miss, unfortunately. You hit the donkey.
Oh man, did it explode?
It falls, yeah, it explodes. But, well, that's it.
Not my donkey.
Dang it, donkey!
Alright, so you fire
That's
two
the
other
wrong
spots.
kind of ass to hit.
That's the wrong kind of donkey.
Alright, so good job. Then you got one spider that's splat, and the other one's splat. Alrighty. Okay, giant spider. Oh my god, what am I gonna do with you? It's gonna do whatever it can. It's gonna move to 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So this spider's gonna try to attack you. So this is all happening under the bridge, so none of you on top of the bridge can see this. But alright, that's it. This spider is gonna try to attack you. Actually, I forgot to roll its webbing. Does it regain it? No, my god, I got the worst luck ever. Okay. Try to bite still. So, Ezio, a spider tries to bite at you. See what happens.
Very well.
Oh my god. I rolled a 9. I mean, you just... It grabs onto you with its legs, and its two fangs try to pierce your armor, but your armor's too solid. Nothing happens. And then you push it away, and no problem. So that's it for my spider.
Oh no, my spider.
Sparrow. Want to put it out of its misery?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll start calculating the XP right now.
Oh, better be the funeral preparation.
Let's see. How far do I need to go? Oh,
Sure, you can go
easy
there,
peasy.
I'm sure. Yeah. Rub it in.
Sure, you can get there.
Easy peasy.
You could probably cross this
Actually,
whole
let me
map
just
with a
go
move
over
action.
this way.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever
I'm gonna be
Sure,
adjacent.
just do
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm having fun, by the way. It's just funny.
I'm sure 19 hits. Oh, lowest damage.
So okay, we got what? 3 more attacks to go.
Sure. Aw. 8. Flurry blow, sure.
Why not?
Why
Ooh,
not?
See that one? That one became a 19. These dice are sus, man. These dices are really sus. Okay, so we got an 8 and 8. I like the consistency. 5, 8, 8. So that's 16
Ugh.
plus 5, 21.
Such low
plus
damages.
9. That's 39 points of damage. What are you talking about? That's a lot of
I
damage. 30
get
points of damage.
disengage. Oh wait.
Wait,
how-
wait. I don't think it's gonna be necessary. It's probably gone.
Oh, so it's dead now.
Well, I think 30 points of damage. Yeah, it's gone.
Yay!
-30. Yeah, it's at -19. So you were kind of pummeling it as it was falling to the floor. Plus, it took a 2d6 of falling damage. So if you want to roll that for shits and giggles, be
Do
my
it.
guest. I'll
What
let you
was
do it. I'll let you do it. I gotta click sound effects. I can't. multitask.
2d6.
Okay. Yes, 2d6. So
4, 7.
Gravity!
you fly, but underneath the bridge, carefully avoiding the sticky webbing that hangs, avoiding the horse that's quite dead and seems to be completely sucked of all blood. And you then go sneak behind the spider. It notices you as you sneak behind it, but it's too late. You stab it and punch and kick it furiously as it falls to the ground. Ultra combo. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good job. Good job. To go back to mine. Oh, no. Where is that map? Lands of Barovia. And we're back to the old solitude.
Well, hooray, we killed a shit ton of spiders.
Yes. We still have a bit of time to spare, so we'll may probably be able to travel some more. Hopefully now you guys are gonna not roll another random
Run
encounter.
into another random encounter.
Yeah. So
I know,
congrats,
right?
guys.
Good lord. Whew.
Let me calculate the experience here. So you guys had how much? That's the thing with these random encounters, they're not planned, so I didn't calculate all the XP. Bear with me. Counter builder. Yes, thank you.
What time is it in the game?
Oh, it's about 10:30.
Mm,
It was 9 when you guys after the fight with the wolves.
Shall we have a lunch break?
Here's level 6.
Sure.
Spider. Alright, so we had 2
You're muted,
phase
babe.
spiders, 4 swarms, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we had 4 giant
4
spiders.
swarms.
1, 2,
7 years
3,
ago.
4. So that's a total of. Oh yeah, this was a regular fight for you guys. It felt like a regular fight. Nothing. Nothing
Very
too.
scary in the beginning.
It was. It was. The surprise round is
Yeah.
always rough. Okay. So each player gets
2000.
adjusted for the number of monsters. Everyone gets 1,300.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
more than I
Nice.
was expecting. Cool.
Yeah.
18,890.
What's your
How
level?
much did you say it was again?
1,300.
Alright.
Yeah, we should all be at 18,890 because we haven't had any.
Deviation. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
your level is at 25. Is that it? 25k.
23.
23k.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are getting there
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
so- yeah, we are.
You guys should probably have a level. You guys should get a level after the winery, I would guess. I think, or maybe we'll see. Okay. Level 7 is not exciting for a lot of people except the casters. So that's actually a few people. That's actually a few people.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be yeah.
Oh,
It's,
level
uh,
4, baby. And
Actually,
then my Fae can attack 2 times in 1 turn.
And I think now Talia and Ezio get access to second level spells.
So rest or no
that's-
rest?
Yep.
Yes, please.
I'll
I'm
have
gonna
I'll suck
carefully
them
look
up,
around the carcasses to see if there's like any treasures hiding in the webbing. Also, I'm gonna do
Oh, you
quick and
wanted...
healing.
Okay. Okay.
Let's far.
Actually, Paul, can I use my short rest? I have I have unidentified potions from the hag, I think. I have 2 of them. I'd like to identify one of them.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me go back to my notes for that. That's a couple of sessions ago.
Yeah.
long time ago.
Then I'm gonna. Should I?
Oh, cool. Really? I gave you that? What the fuck went through my mind? Okay.
What have you
Oh.
done?
Yeah, seriously. Okay.
Yep. 7. Okay.
Okay. No. Don't want to do that. No, God damn it. Oh, I did it. I pressed the wrong button. Alright, so you've got 1 potion of heroism
Okay.
and a potion of invisibility, which I can't believe I gave
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, but wait, you're identifying one potion, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll give you both. No, my mistake. Cat's out of the bag now. You can't forget it. Yeah, so it's fine. You're supposed to only identify 1 potion, but I'll give you both. So you have a potion of heroism, which is they're both very good potions. Yeah, fuck. Potion of heroism is really damn good. I don't know. Invisibility is also very good. Okay. What's great about the potion of invisibility compared to the spell is that you don't require concentration to be invisible, right?
Oh, but it
Ooh.
breaks as soon as you attack, correct?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
it works like an invisibility spell, but the fact that you don't have concentration to maintain it means you can
Nice.
do other spells.
Nice.
So the trick is to cast a spell that requires concentration before you use the potion, right? Then you drink the potion. Right? That way you don't break the invisibility by casting, and then you got potentially 2 effects, 2 buffs.
Wait, my summon though, if I summon Fae, that wouldn't break
It would.
invisibility.
Any spell. Yeah, invisibility breaks if you cast a spell. Yeah, any spell.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yep. All right, so I'll move you guys back to the center somewhere here. I'm just gonna move hide some spiders because they're just big and I can't see anything with all these spiders.
Big dumb spiders.
All these X's. GM layer. Put them on the GM. Actually, that's gonna help you guys. It's not gonna help me. I can still see them. Yeah. Sometimes I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. My wife is right.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, she did marry you. So.
She says it's out of pity. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Hey, you're still married to her, so you're the winner there.
It's because she knows that she doesn't have to shave her legs and I'll stick with her, so.
Smart lady. You're muted, babe.
Oh, girls are supposed to shave their legs?
Girls
Apparently.
just do whatever the fuck they want.
Apparently, when they're single. Apparently. Okay, so I'll bring you guys back here, just so everybody's together, so I can all fireball your asses. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. I
Like,
left
you already
Rufus
crit
there.
hit me once.
Did I
left
find anything in the
Rufus-
webbing?
I left Rufus there so he wouldn't be hit by the fireball, but okay.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, in the webbing, which
I'm just
webbing
joking.
exactly? The one underneath the bridge?
Yes.
You do.
Are there
Okay,
any
so you're not
treasures?
You're not touching anything, right? You're just looking?
Yeah.
Okay. You can do an active perception check for me. But
I
there's a
might
lot of-
suggest to Osthar to burn it down. Perception. Oh, sorry. I need to
Double.
take that. Oh my god. I guess I need more
Well-
alcohol.
As you
Are you
As
sure you need
you-
more alcohol?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you fly underneath the bridge. You take a few minutes, a good 5 minutes looking around, not touching anything, right? Looking at all the various corpses that have been completely entangled by webbing. And I mean, there's a lot of webbing. It's very thick. It's hard to even recognize. Like you can't even tell you can tell there's probably humans that are trapped in there. The only way you know they're humans is because there's not a lot of other races in Barovia, and they look humanoid in shape. That's how you can make out that it's probably a human. And you notice, I mean, something that looks like a horse, based on the size, and another one that looks like a donkey, and that's pretty much it.
Does the horse appear dead or undead? Because if it's undead, I need to get involved.
Osthar, can you burn this stuff?
Yeah, right now they're just all dead, and they've been drained of their blood, and that's it. Yeah. You notice also a lot of burst eggs, the spider eggs, and some of the webbing all over the place.
Lovely.
And some that have not been burst yet, so there could be more of these swarms. But they won't give you XP. They won't because they're not hostile. But
Because they're babies.
Burn
eggs,
them
right?
before they grow.
Exactly.
Do it. Also,
Senseless violence is appalling.
while we're resting.
Gather around. I will show you something cool.
Okay.
You like hanging out under the bridge?
No, I'm
I'm over the bridge now because I'm done looking at the corpses and I'm telling you to burn it all, and then I guess after if you decide to burn it, then I'll show you this something cool. Are you gonna burn him?
Sure, I'll cast Green Bonfire on the webs.
Just because she tells you to? Wow.
It usually ends badly, but that's,
Burn
So
the eggs.
you're casting a bonfire upside down, am I getting this right? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. That's fine.
Wait, Ezio has fire spells?
Yeah, but he's got to use spell slots for that. I don't think he wants to use
He doesn't
spell
have a
slots.
cantrip? Does he
Yeah.
have, like, the green fire blade?
Yeah, but he has to get adjacent to it. I don't think it's a good idea for him to throw his sword in there. I would not advise. I would advise against it.
Remedy, what are you doing?
All right, so you cast Green Bonfire. Okay. Where's Green Bonfire? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, within a few seconds, the fire spreads very quickly to all of the webbing under the bridge, and like it combusts really quickly. So and then whatever bodies, I mean, were held beneath the bridge, they all fall to the floor, to the ground, 20 feet down, and yeah, I mean, you see what appears to be bodies of mostly humanoids, a good 10 to 12 humanoids that you notice. Some it's hard to say if they're the same or two different people, but there's some in there that are probably children by the size, unless there's halflings roaming in Barovia. So yeah, the spiders have been busy.
Anything in their pockets?
She just doesn't care, man. She just wants to loot these children. Appalling. You can do an investigation. No, it's an active perception check. Just an active perception.
Perception. Anybody gonna help me?
I guess I can help you. Yeah.
More hands make for less work.
Okay. So advantage or no?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, that's good.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
give some. I'm gonna give something to this bird because he's not gonna stop. So here we go. You find a total of 1. Oops. R1D. Well, I'm gonna say 1D10. Yeah.
Oof.
Damn.
Okay. You find 10 gold pieces.
Oh, that's it. Okay, cool.
I was gonna do times 10.
That's sad.
Yeah. Poor people.
Yeah.
Barovia is poor. And other than that, I mean, there's nothing else that's really of value. None of their clothing, nothing that they're wearing, carrying would be salvageable. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I have to roll for random encounter because you guys are sitting for a short rest. A full hour, right?
Yep.
I have to roll the d20 here. Give me a second.
Okay, so you guys want to see something cool?
Sure. I guess.
I got this handle. And
I show them the handle from the thing.
I gasp and reach for it.
Oh, I have to
I
add that
have no
picture
idea
too.
what it does, but it was encased and it looks like it's something important.
Sword, sword, sword. I start poking at it, trying to activate it or looking for the blade. Where's the
It could be
where's the
magical,
rest
but
of
I don't
it?
know. No idea.
This was it. There's no. Where's the pointy part?
No idea. It looks like what is that thing from the Taroko card? The hilt of
Sword
the
sunlight.
Yeah, the hilt of the sword of sunlight. I guess we just need the sword part.
What if it's magical?
Can you check if it's magical?
Yeah. Paul, can I do an investigation on it?
You can do an Arcana, and if you want, you could, unless you have detect magic. But otherwise, it's just an Arcana check.
Okay, just Arcana. 12.
Okay, so you definitely sense magic emanating from it, but other than that, you can't. The magic is faint though, so you get a feeling that the magic is kind of like either there's not much left, or it's like somehow dormant.
Okay, that's the word I was gonna use too.
Where's that picture of the hilt?
Maybe it needs something like a spell or an incantation to activate it, no?
Like Eldritch Blast?
Don't Eldritch Blast the sword.
Probably not a good idea. No,
What the fuck is this hilt? I can't even
What if-
download from.
There are magical words.
yes.
Speak friend and enter. Try that one.
What-
Okay, I'll put it later on in the. Oh, there it is. Save image as. Perfect. I'll call it hilt.
A miscellaneous handout?
No, I haven't put it yet. Oh my god, I fucked up. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I couldn't find the picture in on my computer. I don't know where I put it, so I re-downloaded it from when I posted it in Discord, and I try to open the
Oh.
original,
Gosh.
and there it is. All right. It's gonna be in your handouts in a minute. I'll put this in the, I guess, miscandled. Yeah, probably miscellaneous random. Okay, yeah. So I'll just give access to everyone. All players. Save. Okay. Yeah, if you guys go to your miscellaneous handouts under player handouts, you'll find a mysterious sword hilt. And this is what Sparrow is currently holding in her hands. It's a little different from this, but I mean, the best I was able to find. The book gives a picture of the whole sword, not just the hilt, so it's hard to not spoil.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a lot like that. So with that being said, what is it I wanted to do? I wanted to do something. It's yeah. Okay. I actually whispered to someone and rolled.
That someone is not me.
All right. So everybody's resting.
So wait, who currently has the sword hilt?
I do.
Can I see that?
I hand it to you.
I've seen this. Looks familiar.
I'm a wisdom saving throw. Talia.
Oh snap.
Wisdom saving throw?
Oh snap.
Yeah.
If I'm being charmed, I need to know.
No, you're not being charmed.
Okay.
That memory is gonna hit you hard in the head. Oh, nice.
Oh, it's about to hit hard.
Oh damn.
Okay. So you definitely do. You felt like you've held. You saw like a flash of like when you held it in your hands for the first time. It's almost like you saw an illusion of the whole sword, and so, but just for an instant, for a brief instant, and you remember holding. Just everything comes to mind, like the weight, the handle, how it feels in your hand. You've wielded this sword before. It feels like it's been ages ago.
Why does this feel familiar? What the fuck is wrong with this place?
It's obviously broken. I mean, it's obviously been. There's no blade, but there used to be a blade. And you can't remember why, but it was important to you specifically. It was a very important sword.
Well, ain't that peachy?
It has a religious connotation. You feel like a religious connection to it. It's tied to fate in some way, which makes sense. I mean, the symbol of the sun on it obviously alludes to the Morning Lord, you think, but to you, anyways, it was a symbol of devotion, a strong symbol of devotion. Not anyone is supposed to have this. It was a weapon for champions of fate.
Remind me again, what was the name of that? What was the name of that elf that fought against Strahd and lost?
Casimir.
But no, not Casimir. There was. I can't.
Oh, no, you mean okay? No, I know who you're talking about. Oh my god, you got a good memory.
Yeah,
Yes.
The war
No.
mage or something?
No,
it wasn't Jander Sunstar, was it? That was.
It was
Yeah,
Jander Sunstar.
him.
Yes, Jander
Him.
Sunstar.
Okay.
So Jander Sunstar, you remember him, but and he was a devout follower of the Morning Lord. That's how Strahd described him. And he was also a vampire. I remember Strahd saying that. So he had a vampire elf that came from the same world you guys came from. He was also from Faerun. He came to Ravenloft for whatever reason. That Strahd didn't explain. And he was a follower of the Morning Lord despite being a vampire. But Strahd did not mention a sword regarding him. Didn't mention the sword or allude to him wielding a very specific weapon. Now, this sword, you feel like you personally wielded it before.
Most interesting.
You even go so far as to say that this was yours at some point.
Damn.
But you don't remember beyond that why.
Do you
Like
tell us
how-
this?
Yes.
Mm.
This was,
I just want to say that the music
this
was
was
on
your,
point.
your soul?
You was really swelled up there.
Yeah, it was on fucking point. And I didn't do anything. It's just.
Since
I
when do
guess-
you carry a sword?
I guess this belongs to you for now. Maybe we can ask the priests about it later.
I'm pouting. You don't even fight
You-
swords.
You have a great axe. Relax.
But
It's just a hilt.
Does
There
it
is
look
no
like it has a
sword.
blade, dragon?
Now, and this is where your wisdom
it's a
save
really
throw comes
cool
into play.
hilt.
This is where your wisdom saving throw comes into play, Talia. You feel as if you should remember this, but you feel that as something's blocking your memory, like willingly blocking your memory.
Okay then.
Yeah, you rolled high enough to get that feeling. Something, someone, somehow is keeping you from remembering things.
Good old mental barriers. Babies from trauma.
Maybe.
Maybe you're born with it. Maybe it's trauma.
Maybe it's
So-
Maybelline.
I'm not too sure what the rest of the party does, but I mean, you can take this time for an hour to eat, drink stuff, whatever, to hydrate, eat a bit of some of your rations. Ostor spends a lot of time examining these two potions, and he takes a couple of sips of each just to see, and like he takes a sip of the invisibility, and he notices that one of his fingers is no longer visible, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, this is a potion of invisibility." And then he does the same thing with the other one, and he feels as if a positive force of energy is kind of protecting him just a bit. So he knows that the other potion definitely provides protection of some kind. And he gets a sense that there's a smell of incense that comes from the potion, and it looks a lot like holy water, so he believes it's something divine of nature. And so he figures those two potions out. Does anybody else do anything specific as they're resting for the hour? No? Okay. So everybody regains their resources.
Not really.
No encounters happen while you rested. So
Thank God.
without even
Probably because
close,
we
actually.
burned those eggs.
Also, I guess
So-
I'll stay in possession of the hilt for now.
If
Yep.
you want, yeah. But yeah, anybody can hold it. Carry it. It's for now. It's pretty worthless, but it's definitely something to keep. Yes.
I'll hold
Um,
on to it.
So Ezio, rather Doug, I just wanted to let you know when you took a long rest last game, I think, or the game before, you kind of went through the mechanics of what a long rest is. You regain basically all your spell slots and all those things. Now we're taking a short rest. So what a short rest in comparison is is it's an hour of rest, and during that hour of rest, there are certain things that you can gain back, but not all. So your spell slots, you don't gain those back. Those are only on a long rest, a full night's rest. But there are some of your class abilities that do mention in their description that you regain them following a short rest. So those abilities you do regain now. That includes for you, it's going to be Action Surge that you regain. And you should also regain your Second Wind ability that you used. I think that's it. I don't think you got anything else that's based off short rests. And also, during the short rests, you can also heal yourself. Those that are wounded can heal themselves. Is anybody healing themselves using a medicine kit or no?
No.
No?
Nope.
Yeah,
Astar?
Good.
do some.
I'm good.
I'll do some healing.
Okay. Scoster, you're still bloodied, I think, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so
He has
are
his
you
reasons,
using
I guess.
are you using a medicine kit, Sasha?
I'll do a medicine check.
Okay, so you have to roll the medicine check then.
Yeah, I have to do that first. Oops.
No. So unfortunately, you can't use your hit dice.
It's cool.
You spend the hour trying to, use a bit of some of your clothing. You rip a piece of clothing, you try to bandage that wound, but yeah,
I
unfortunately.
ain't that hurt. My heart wasn't in it.
Alright, so after an hour passes, you guys are done, rested up. What do you guys do? Continue on?
Continue.
Yes.
Same
To the
thing.
winery.
10
So you
feet in front of the
guys-
party, 20 feet up high.
Okay, so you guys maneuver on the bridge, you avoid the webbing that now you have a time to take your time to notice now that you're not you're not fighting anything. But there was quite a bit of webbing, as you can see, on the bridge. It's lying all around. But you guys maneuver past that, no problem, and continue on the Svalich Road. Back to the map. Bye-bye, battle map.
Bye bye
I'll-
now.
Hope you burn like those webs.
Maybe we'll fight here again on the way back. We'll see. Alright, where are you guys? Okay. Yeah, so obviously you guys had another random encounter right here. Alright, let's continue on. We'll be stopping soon though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, not there. Okay. So yeah, there was a cross, another path that went south. Here, do you take that path or you continue on the same road?
Same.
Okay.
Same road.
Okay, just making sure. I gotta ask, right? Okay. I have to roll. GM roll. 1d20. Whoops. Let's roll for random again.
Oh dear God.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck. Does that mean we got one?
No, because I made a mistake in the formula. That's okay. I fixed it. So yeah, continue on. 1.
Paul's like, fuck, I don't have an encounter planned.
I got 2 more. I got
Oh
2 more.
shit.
I got 2 more. Plus, I got some for the night that you have yet
The
to
night.
exhaust. So yeah, there's a different sets of encounter at nighttime. There's some nasty shit that comes out at night. Okay, like the will-o-wisp and a lot of those nasties. Alright, so you guys noticed a beaten path at this point that heads north. It's much more rugged. It's not as it's like much more rugged than the Svalich Road. It's muddy, trampled, So doesn't seem to like to be an official, or it's a poorly maintained road. You guys keep on going west or head north?
West.
West.
Okay, just keep note of these paths because they could be places you want to go in the future. Who knows? All right. So we continue on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So you guys arrive here, and I'll read what you see. I have to roll though. One last roll, guys. One last roll.
One last one.
Okay. Okay, I have to go to my notes now. Ah, this is gonna be a perfect end to the game. For a perfect end to the year.
Are you finally at the winery?
Do we make it?
Do we make it to the winery?
All right, so you guys have been walking now for, I did 3 rolls, so 3 times an hour and a half is 3 hours, 4 hours and a half. So it was 10:30, I said, plus 4 hours and a half. That means it's 5 p.m. No, I got that wrong. 10. I'm tired. If it's 10:30 a.m. and I add 4 hours and a half,
Then
what time
it's
is it?
30. So that
2
3?
in the
that's like
afternoon.
3.
4?
Yeah, like 3 in
You
the
said 4
afternoon.
hours?
4 and a half.
4 and a half. That's 3.
3. Okay, so it's gonna
3
be
p.m.
3.
It's 2.5.
Okay.
2:30.
No, but yeah, you get
No,
yeah,
it's
but it's
4 and a half. So it's
plus
3.
10:30. Yeah, yes, 3. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So I just want to know. Don't worry about it. It's late. Okay. Okay. So about I'd say half a mile. After half a mile, basically, of being on the, since you last saw another intersection in the Svalich Road, the road becomes muddy, and you see a trail that meanders through the woods to the south, descending gradually until trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard.
Vineyard.
Everyone, I think we might have made it.
Okay, so you guys head west, I suppose, where it says Vineyard.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, because Sarah, you could see it from where you are, but if you guys were gonna head north from here instead of going west, you notice another bridge far away. It's far. You notice a bridge that crosses another river. So far, bridges have not been good.
Mhm.
Every bridge you guys have crossed have fought something.
Mhm.
So heading west now instead. You notice that there definitely is beyond the because you're higher up, right? Beyond the woods, there seems to be at one point the woods recede, and you noticed far away. There's if like a more, it's like a more barren, like if it was a series of plains and hills.
Mm.
So maybe you're coming towards the winery in that direction. It would make sense. So you guys continue on westward, I take it. And now I have to switch the audio to the vineyard audio that I did last
Yay.
night. Spent all day yesterday doing it. It's kind of fun. Alright. Cool. So I still have to roll for random encounters though. So here goes. You might not make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you guys make it here without an encounter, I'm gonna cut you some slack. Okay.
You've suffered enough.
Oh wow.
Okay. I even did the sound of you walking in the mud. Okay. I can close the other notes. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with it. Okay. We shouldn't be touching these notes until you guys leave the winery. Provided you do leave. Okay. This could be the end.
The end?
No, not yet. Alright, so a light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling of grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees, and a man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Mm.
Who is this man? The fuck is this man?
So that's about, I would say, roughly here. You guys are going to be out on the map. Boom. This is where you guys are going to be. I'll show you a picture of the winery now. It's going to be in your... Oh, the winery... No, just note, I'm showing you a picture now, but you're not that close to the winery.
Okay.
Okay.
You're quite far, actually. But I'll show it to you now. Because you guys have been wanting to come here for a while. Player handouts.
Oh.
Location handouts. And it
No,
should
that's...
be... Oh my god, I don't even know how to write winery. Okay. It is late. Okay. All players. Okay, so you guys can all go into your location handouts and the Wizard of the Wines winery. But like I said, this
That's
is
kind of creepy looking.
everything's creepy looking in this game. But this is way
That's
too.
true.
This is way too close. It's much further than that. Yeah. Thank you, James RPG Art, for making every location in this fantastic camping setting.
Thanks,
Wait.
James.
Can't wait to find out that the wines are grown from dead people.
Most likely. That's like tastes so good. It's like McDonald's. You don't care what's going in it. You just don't want to know. Okay. So.
Hey man, they make it taste good.
We're not that close yet, right?
Well, if you look at the map, this is where you're at. Here, I'll even move you here. Why not? So you can actually make sense that you would see the place. Well,
I see.
the winery is right here. It's that far. You see a building. There's a building here. I'm not sure you guys can see it on your map, but
No, not yet.
no, you can't. But yeah, basically, there's a path that goes up, and there's a path that goes down. The path that goes up leads to the winery. Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys do about this hooded figure that's calling for you from behind a tree?
Is he calling for us by name, or is he just like
beckoning?
Come here.
He's
beckoning for
yes,
us.
just yeah.
Oh god,
What
he's
was that
beckoning
brother's
us,
name?
Talia.
No. No.
What was that? The
Damian Marikov is the owner of Wizard of Wine and the father of the innkeeper, so I doubt he's lurking behind a tree.
I mean, I'm gonna ask him.
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
I'm gonna be 10 feet away from this dude, or 20 feet away from this dude, and then I'm gonna ask him if what's his face? Can you type his name down?
Damien?
Damien?
Is that the dad's name that we're looking for, or the brother?
Yeah.
That's the dad's name, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask
Davian,
him,
sorry.
the hooded figure, if Davian is around. But I'm gonna be like 20 feet away from the dude.
So he signals. He looks towards the vineyard real quick, all concerned. You notice he's very concerned, and he then looks into your direction, and he puts his hand over his face like it's a finger, like signaling to remain quiet and not talk so loudly. And he signals you to come towards him.
No.
Does he look armed?
Can't say from that distance. Plus he's wearing like this coat over him, like, and it's raining out, so he's wearing a tunic, not a tunic, but he's wearing a cloak. And
Okay, I'm gonna take out my Yiklua.
Okay.
And then show him my Yiklua, like, I mean business.
Okay.
Don't come at me.
You notice that he glances behind him a bit from behind the tree, because there's quite a big tree that he's hiding behind. And he looks back into your direction. He lifts his hands forward, so you can see both his hands up.
Okay.
And he walks slowly towards you, moving away from this tree.
All right,
And
I'm still flying.
Who has? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Actually, in this case, there definitely probably is someone or something behind that tree, but because you're above, you don't see it well. If you were at ground level, maybe you could see better. But then the rest of the party don't see anything. But who's got a highest passive perception? Oh yeah, great, Talia. Talia, you hear the sound of what seems to be a child, a baby, cry.
There's always fucking children.
But it's just a quick. It's nothing big. It's just like a quick. Like it's maybe a single quick cry, and it's coming from behind the tree.
And I will tell everyone. Is it just me, or did anyone else hear a baby crying?
No, I don't hear
Nobody else
baby.
Baby?
Not
What's going on here?
I can hear it from behind that tree.
How far is the hooded figure from me?
Well, you want it to be 20 feet high? I'd say he's about
I'll
25.
I'll lower down to 5 feet.
Okay. Right. But you get closer to him, or you just go down 5 feet?
I just go down and, you know, motion the figure to come closer.
Okay. He's walking slowly towards you. But
Hands.
maybe once he's hands always up, and when he's about 15 feet away from you, he stops, and he tells you to be still, and he's trying to whisper as loudly as he can, but still whisper. And I'll show you a picture of him. I should probably put them all up. NPC handout. There you go. I put it in your, and it's only in yours, Sparrow, for now.
Who's? What?
In your NPC handouts, there should be a new individual there.
Generic? Named?
Named NPC. Sorry.
I don't see anybody new.
Look for a guy named Adrian.
Adrian!
Oh shoot! I gave it to Sakura. My bad. Okay, you should
Wrong
see
name
it.
starting with S.
Oh. Okay.
He's wearing a hood. And he
Right.
says, but he whispers and says, "If I move closer, and if you stay out there for longer, you'll reveal our position. You should
Oh.
hide."
Okay. I
Hide from what?
I land on the ground.
Okay.
And then I
So
go
my-
closer to him.
He says, "My family and I are hiding behind that tree."
What are you hiding from?
Druids and their monstrosity, their natural monstrosities that have assaulted our winery.
Do you
He said-
know Davian?
Are those your friends?
Yes. We are here to find Davian.
Then we should probably speak.
Okay?
But we can't stay in the open like this.
Okay?
Alright.
Right, so does everybody hustle
Yeah.
I
towards Sparrow?
tell the
Okay.
I'll tell the party to keep quiet. Basically. You know what
Okay.
the dude said.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, so everybody reaches Sparrow, and he says, "Come, follow me." And if you follow him to the tree, is that what everybody does, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you follow me. This is a very big tree, and you notice as you get closer to it, there's a lot of ravens all over the tree. So many.
Oh,
ravens.
friends.
Yeah, lots and lots of ravens, and actually, a lot of the ravens are very close to them. There's some ravens that are on branches near to him. There's actually a raven that lands on this man's shoulder. And when you go behind the tree, you notice that there's a lot of people there. Now, they're named in PC. I'm going to reveal all of them. Now, just bear with me. It's going to be all players. The first one is the man that approached Sparrow, Adrian.
Oh.
Oh, do I recognize his name? Oh wait, he didn't say
No.
his name.
All players. You notice this man. Did I get it?
They're looking fancy.
Yeah. Kind of hot.
That's Dag. How are you? I think the kids are cool. Whoever whoever made these was very good. All players. You even have children, by the way. Oh yeah, this one's cute. All players. Big family.
That's a lot of
And
people.
of course.
It's a lot.
Oh, that's like a cheese squeeze.
And,
Awesome juice.
so he says, I guess brief but necessary introductions are in order. My name is Adrian Mardukov. I am the eldest son of Davian Mardukov. This is my brother, Elvir.
They look
And
cool as
this-
fuck.
And this is my extended family. He points to the other older man. He says, this is Dag Tomescu. And
Are
his
they
4
are
children.
they all covered in feathers?
Yeah.
I look at them and I look at Sparrow and I look at them.
And funny enough, a lot of them look a lot at Sparrow. Like, very...
And the other kids were obsessed with the bird lady too.
Mhm. Yeah. By the way, they don't have actual feathers. Like, their bodies are not
Sure,
protruding
it's
feathers.
just
It's part of their...
yeah.
Yeah, but they do wear a lot of... Yeah, they use it as part of their attire. A lot, yes.
And they
They
got
really like
birds on
birds.
them, right?
And some of them have birds on them, yes. And there's ravens everywhere. And he then points to another man and says, this is Dag Tomescu and his four children. Claudio,
Man,
Vigo.
Jack's hot.
Martin. This is his wife, Stefania. And
Aww.
their youngest, Yolanda, the baby.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. And so he says, we reside at the winery, but we've been assaulted by druids that have lived in these lands for generations, but they've, for the most part, remained quiet and silent over the last, I'd say, 50 years easily.
Druids?
Yes, the natives of these lands, before the invasions of Strahd von Zarevich, these lands were basically were guarded and cared for by an old society of these nomads that had strong ties to nature, and even to this day, a twisted form of this ancient society still lives on and serves. Well, some say they serve Strahd, others say that they serve madness and some form of evil force. And for whatever reason, they seem hell bent on, well, destroying our winery.
Mm.
Our father, Davian, our patriarch, has been captured. We don't know if he's alive.
For sure.
We suspect he's still in the winery somewhere. And we fear that, well, we're concerned for his safety.
This is actually why we are here. To find out what happened. And
See.
I guess to rescue everybody.
Well, first of all, think about it. This seems to be a very recent event, right? They haven't been hiding here they haven't been hiding behind this tree for months, and hopefully Davian's not been in there being questioned for God knows how long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But the shortage, the wine shortage in Barovia has been going on.
it's been going on for a while.
Yeah, so there's definitely something else behind the shortage. But he doesn't seem to be talking about that. He seems to be really focused on the fact that they're under assault. So, what is it that you ask or say?
Well, we came here because we heard that there's been an ongoing wine shortage in the area. Is that related to this attack?
Somewhat, yes. The Druids are also responsible for the shortage. But we've never fallen prey to a direct assault before.
Until now?
Until now. And now I fear that unless something is done, it's most likely that it will not only be a shortage, there will be no more wine in Barovia.
Why would they not want wine in Barovia?
Do the Druids, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll have to ask them.
Do they not drink?
Well, they are not customers of our wine, no. But maybe they do drink. So he's obviously not telling you guys. You all sense this. I think he's not trying to hide it either. But I mean, he doesn't know much about you either. He seems to be trying to give you a bit of information, engaging your response.
Well, your brother in Valaki sent us here as well.
Irwin, you spoke to Irwin.
Yes.
Yes. And his wife and 2 children, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
They're well, I hope.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are
they're-
well.
Good. Father would
doing
be happy.
fine.
Father
The
would be
children
happy to
were
know that.
quite taken with me. Very rudely, honestly.
Yes. What are you, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, I am an Arakokra. If you haven't noticed, we're not from these lands.
No, yes, that makes sense. We do know of occasional visitors from other lands that come to Barovia, but we've never seen a creature like you before. Aarakocra, you say?
Yes.
Interesting. Quite
You
fascinating.
seem to be interested in birds. I say,
Yes.
gesturing to them.
Yes, well, part of our craft is that we've trained ravens to do our bidding. Simple
Oh.
things.
Oh,
Carry messages, guide us on our walk. We use the ravens to secure
convenient.
our travel of the wine, so our transportation of the wine. We send a scouting party of ravens, and if they notice danger on the road, well, we either hang back and wait for it to pass, or we seek an alternative route.
oh, is that why there are lots of ravens in the barn as well?
Sorry, which barn?
The
In
the
Valaki?
bar. Yeah. The barn behind the
Ice.
bar. Or the stable, sorry. Stable.
Yeah,
The
I
crow's
would just.
nest.
Yeah, oh, you mean Irwin's stables?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would, yes, I would suspect. Well, we do communicate with Irwin through our ravens as well.
He said that you have not sent word in quite a while.
No,
Is there a
because
reason for that?
Because we've been dealing with the shortage for the most part, figuring out how to resolve it. I'd rather not go into too much about details about now. I'm asking you, is there something you could do to help us? You said Irwin helped you to resolve the issue with the shortage. I'm telling right now, unless we save my father and we push the druids back.
Do you
Yeah,
know
I
how to
fear they're-
defeat these druids?
I know little about the druids, other than they do seem to command some power over nature. They do use nature to their advantage. But lately,
Are there a lot of druids?
I've
You know how
seen
many
maybe
there are?
there's at least 4, I would say, if not more. But
4? We can take
but-
4.
the more problematic, the bigger issue is the minions that they've brought with them. They've brought
Oh, damn it.
an army of
An army?
these twig blights. Yes,
Oh,
as if they take remaining twigs and they bring them to life and they serve as their cannon fodder and minions, and they overwhelmed us very quickly.
how big is an army?
I can't say. Enough for me to lose count.
My eyes light up as I think of the possibilities of burning their army.
He says they're currently infesting the vineyard itself. All of our
Oh, that's not
all
good.
of the vineyard is currently infested, and we're concerned that they will damage the grapes.
I look at Odstar. No burning the vineyard.
We just lured them out of the winery.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a good empty spot where we can burn an army?
I would not advise you burn anything.
No burning vineyard. No.
But they're not. But to be precise, they're not just in the winery. They're also outside on the exterior. They're infesting the grapes. Who knows if they're probably destroying the grapes as we speak.
Oh, great.
Well, the more to burn them.
Do
No,
you,
You'll
if you-
burn the grapes.
you will burn the vines, which is not good. By any chance, do you have an idea of where your father could be?
No, he stayed behind to allow us to escape. And we saw him as he was attempting to leave, being pulled back in. So he's somewhere in the winery, I believe. But he's been in there for a good 2 hours now.
2 hours.
Okay.
Yes, I don't even
Did
know
you
if he's
say
alive.
there's only a few druids, but they've got a whole army of twigs?
I've seen 4 druids. They also have some armed soldiers with them carrying axes. They look like brutish barbarians of some kind. You remember fighting barbarians on the road, right?
Yeah,
They
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
None of them survived, if I recall.
yeah. So he says there's a few of them as well in there. They usually provide protection to the druids.
Well, we just fought a bunch of weird giant spiders, so I think we can kill a few druids.
Well, to be honest, I don't. and we won't be picky with the assistance. And if my brother was wise enough to suggest to send you, I think he's a good judge of character, and I think he believes that you would be able to make a difference. Will you help us?
Absolutely. I am
Yeah.
biggest fan of wine. Don't worry.
Of course she is. Okay. However, he says, I can confirm with you that we have 3 barrels in the loading dock.
Oh.
3
Mm.
barrels of good wine, provided they
Oh.
haven't been tampered with. If you save the winery, those 3 barrels are yours. You can
Ooh.
you can deliver them wherever you want. You can keep them for yourselves for what I care. But if you save the winery, yes, they're yours.
If you cannot tell, I have the biggest smile right now. Blink, blink,
Interesting.
blink.
He's surprised that you like wine so much. He says, however, and this is why we have yet to mount some form of attack or infiltration attempt to save my father. It's because we can't quite tell where all the twig blights are outside of the winery.
Mm.
And it's hard to infiltrate without sounding the alarm. We
Oh.
don't want them to.
Oh boy.
We're concerned that if we were to move towards the winery, that they could potentially kill my father.
Oh, we have a solution for this. All-Star, we got a reconnaissance mission for your friend.
Oh, Nigel!
Hmm.
I can also
mean-
try to go up very high. Try to see from, up there. Is that wise to do, or you think they will find me?
It's hard to
Raven
say.
friends, are they not able to
Yes, well,
scout?
that's what we've. You notice, as you mentioned that, you notice there's a lot of ravens flying over the winery and over the surrounding area of the winery. And she says to that, yes, and we've been sending the ravens now to scout ahead and look at to the safest way forward. And I think potentially what we could do to assist is make sure that you have a raven that guides you. They won't suspect the ravens flying because they fly all the time. They have been trying to kill some of our ravens, but lately, the druids have pretty much ignored the ravens for the most part. But they could definitely guide you through, away from the blights as much as possible, so you can reach the winery. But still, you will have to be quiet, silence. You have to be quiet, and you have to be very careful not to attract. I mean, the blights don't seem to be the brightest type of creatures, and they don't seem to be the most vigilant of creatures. But if you could easily mistake one for a pile of sticks on the floor, on the ground rather. So you have to also be aware where they are, and that's what we've been trying to do with the ravens, just to find where they currently are. And from what we can gather, there's a lot of them all around, and they're moving. They don't stay in the same place. So we're gonna have to send. If you're going to move ahead, we can always send a raven that flies a bit ahead and keeps an eye out, and you'll have to make sure that you can discern the warnings of the raven. Or if you want, you can go in as you see fit, but I really highly encourage that you try to not alert them. If you do alert their attention, well, you'll probably be fighting I don't know how many blights out there. There's a lot just outside, let alone how many inside there are. So it's really up to you.
Can you guys sense magic coming from these blighters? And I look at the party. I look at Talia, Asar, Ezio.
Well, let's see if we can sense any magic out there. We just-
Arcana check.
Yep. If you want to do an Arcana check.
Because if you can sense them, then it won't be a problem
gonna
for us to
say-
find them.
Maybe you
Well,
guys could help each other, so that way you have advantage instead of doing separate rolls.
Right, right.
We look at each other. We're like, we sense some magical creature.
Never mind.
There
It's
you
got,
go.
it's got that shit.
Doug's got it.
We're
So-
dumb.
Yeah. So Doug does feel magic.
Can he pinpoint
So-
the magic?
It's coming from all directions.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
cool, great.
That's
Cool,
not helpful at all.
So there, I mean, it's hard, but I mean, in front of him is the winery. Beyond the gate, right, that leads to all the grapes, and there's obviously magic coming from everywhere. You can't pinpoint exact locations, so it's hard to say where the blights are. However, what you guys could roll is a nature check or Arcana check on the blights,
Oh,
because they didn't. Yeah.
I'll do a nature check.
You said we can roll Arcana on the blights?
Or nature, whichever you prefer.
Arcana strikes again.
Let's
Shit.
see if this bird knows
Same ex-
anything.
Arcana's the same exact roll as before.
This bird is semi-dumb.
Okay, so yeah. Well, lo and behold, Sakura knows a bit about these creatures. So you don't know when or how, but you remember either you read on these things at some point, or you maybe encountered some, or just by logic, right? Twig blights, obviously, they're like some form of magic is animating all these twigs and the shrub and dead plants that they form together, some sort of a living matter, if you will. And the only thing that basically allows them to move or remain active is this magic. And obviously logic dictates that if they're just a mass of dead foliage and branches and all that stuff, they probably don't have visibility. They can't see anything. But if they're able to attack, then that means they have some form of blind sight of some kind, right? That means that being invisible, or being, say for example, you use maybe Ostor's darkness spell, for example, it wouldn't probably help you because they don't rely on sight. Now, they might not be able to detect things far away, but you don't know how far. So it could be a chance, it could be a risk. Even if you send, for example, Nigel, there is a chance even Nigel could be seen. Okay. It just depends on how good they are at detecting things around them, and that could be. It could be 100 feet, 30 feet, 20. I don't know. No idea. So the best way would be to try yourselves to spot them and try to maneuver and stay as far away as you can while getting closer to the winery, right? And being as silent as possible. That would be it. Maybe if Sparrow goes fly up and goes for a bird's eye view, maybe it will work, maybe it won't. It's hard to say.
I do want to try it, but I also don't want to invoke something.
Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys all a 100 experience points each of you to have reached the winery and started the winery quest. And we'll stop here for tonight, since it's plenty late. And you guys can think until next game to how you're gonna approach this. You can be stealthy. You can blast, run your way through, and get to the winery if you want. You might get some opposition. You might run fast enough. Who knows, right? But I mean, if you do attract attention, know that you're probably gonna have a ton of these blights coming after you.
Right.
Maybe you want to run into the winery and barricade yourselves in and prevent the blights from coming in. That's maybe an option. Maybe you want to stand your ground and face every last one of them outside before going in. That's also an option if you want. It's really up to you guys. Okay? So,
Oh, and it's
Yeah.
raining. It's raining, right?
it is a light rain, yeah.
So they're wet, which means he can't really burn them. Okay.
Well, magical fire, right? Now, I will allow you guys to burn them. Maybe I'll
Oh,
give them an
okay.
advantage on their saving throw, or I'll give them a +2 to AC because they're wet. But now I won't prevent you from burning them, no. But again, they're infesting outside of the winery, right? So
Right.
you could damage grapes, right? And I think that the druids are smart in knowing that. The
Yeah.
Markovs are not gonna destroy their livelihood, right? So
Well, if it's down to them dying or the grapes dying,
sure, maybe.
you
Maybe
can
they're bang. They're
replant grapes,
Yeah.
can't you? I don't know how
I
wineries
do
work.
plan to ask the Adrian about like
Right.
the layout of the house,
Anyway,
if there's
fine.
chimneys, opening windows, or
Yeah.
and basically ask for a map of the house. That's what I'm gonna ask him.
Well, he doesn't have a map with him.
Like
He
he can
tells you
draw
Well,
it,
yeah,
maybe?
but he can
Or
or describe
us,
it at least.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he tells you it's a 2-story stone building. There's multiple entrances inside, and
from the roof, maybe.
yeah. So well, he says yeah, you could nothing. There's no entry point from the roof, but there are different windows across different rooms on the second floor.
Mm.
He says the second floor is mostly going to be bedrooms. On one side on the front side of the side that's facing you, you'll have windows that lead to bedrooms and offices. But for the most part, the second floor is the second floor is just basically a few bedrooms, and the rest is a huge factory to make wine, right? So there's actually very little rooms on the second floor, and on the first floor, it's where they have a stable. They also have a docking loading station for where they bring the barrels ready for transportation. They also have an area where they have vats where they make the wine, right? Where they ferment the wine. They have an area where they crush the wine, right? Like this huge basin where you step in and you crush wine with your feet, right? And then there's also underneath. There's an underground. How do you call that? The place where you keep the wine cold.
Cellar.
The cellar. Yes, thank you. There's also a cellar in the underground. So,
And-
but he says there's back doors. There's the stable. There's the loading dock that you can. These are all entry points.
And the
But he
birds didn't
says
haven't seen them, his dad and stuff, like
No.
in.
no, but all the windows are shut. They're not barricaded, but they're shut, closed, right?
Oh, so they can't
Like
see. inside.
curtains are drawn. They can't see inside, and they haven't tried any of the doors, right? It's possible they barricaded or they locked doors. Who knows?
Okay.
They won't know until they reach the winery. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you guys think about it. You guys have until the New Year's to figure it out. Okay.
Yes.
The next game we'll discuss it before then, of course. But I mean, I'm tentatively looking at Saturday the 7th of January.
Okay.
If everybody's in town, everybody's available. We'll
Yeah.
see. We won't have a game, obviously, on the 24th and the 31st, right? They're all on Saturday, so I
Yeah.
don't think
Yep.
that makes any sense. Have fun with
Ooh.
your family. Forget about D&D. You won't have to sleep at 3 in the morning. Or if
No
you do,
random
it won't-
encounters.
No more random
No
encounters.
giant spiders.
I don't have
Actually,
to-
the
I don't ha-
7th may or may not be. Because my mom's birthday is on the 6th. We might go to an island.
Oh, okay.
we'll
Oh,
see.
wait, an island?
Yeah.
Like Catalina Island?
Yes. Catalina Island.
I love
Yep.
Catalina.
We haven't been there
Catalina's
yet.
fun.
So
It's fun. Really cute.
I will have to
Cool.
ask you for tips. But yeah.
It's been a
Well, I mean,
while, so I
maybe.
don't know if I have any. But
let me
That's the
know.
plan,
But I
though.
mean, I'll tentatively look to schedule something on the 7th. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll have plenty of time to figure it out.
Okie
And,
dokie.
Yeah.
listen, I had a lot of fun with you guys this year. This game has been progressing really well.
Yeah.
You guys are way above, well, not way, but you're past the halfway point now. And I'm not too
Oh,
sure how
wow.
long. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take for you to finish this game because it really depends on how much you want to do.
If we're
Yeah.
gonna be under leveled for
How
Strahd.
many side quests?
Yeah, exactly. If you want to plan them this thing, you can't. You've already missed on some stuff. But if you want to go as far as you can, there's still plenty of adventure to do. We could easily do another year of this. There's
Yeah.
plenty.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff on this game. But like you guys are almost level 7. This game normally is you guys finish at around level 12.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I thought we were gonna go all 20 before we
No.
see Strahd.
No, Curse of Strahd does not go to level 20.
Okay.
No, I mean
We
you
just
could.
have to try harder.
But I mean, technically, there's not a lot of key, which is fun about this game now because there's not a whole lot of major like scripted plot points that need to happen. There's still some, don't get me wrong, but there's not a huge amount of them. There's maybe I'd say 5 or 6. That's it. After that, it's you decide when you want to go and beat the big bad, really, right? But it's not as easy. It's not as simple as that. I mean, the big bag is active and does shit, so might force your hand. But for now, I mean, I know it looks weird because you're still kind of on a good footing with Strahd. I mean, he's not mean with you guys or anything.
He's not hunting us down yet.
No, it's not. But technically, yeah, you are a halfway point, if not further. It really depends on where you guys are gonna go. Yeah. So we'll see how far it goes. But I mean, next year is gonna be fun, I think, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to finish the game throughout the following year. And I had a lot of fun so far, so it's great. I hope you guys had fun as well.
Of
Always.
course.
And so yeah, I hope you guys also have fun. I mean, for Christmas and for New Year's.
Yeah.
If I don't we'll probably will talk before then. But I mean, if I don't get a chance, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and all the best to your loved ones and your family and friends for 2023. Hopefully, it's a good year for everyone, and we're finally fucking done with COVID
Fingers
and all that
crossed.
crap. Yep.
That I'm
boy.
currently
Fingers
fighting it,
crossed.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
day 4
Alright,
for me.
So with that being said, I will bid you all good night, and we'll chat on Discord for sure. But thanks a lot for the game, guys.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Yep.
Good
Night.
night.
Good night, everyone.
Mm. And there was me. Okay, let's go rate somebody. And I'm still sick. I don't know if you guys can tell. For anyone who's still here listening in. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick look at Twitch. Who is here? Please stay and raid with us. Because, you know, you get more channel points that way. Oh, gosh. There's a bunch of people on. Ooh. Salty old dog is still on. Sweet. We're gonna go raid Scars of War. and show him some love. So I am going to night shift next week, so no streaming again for the entire week until, oh my gosh, Saturday. There's a tentative D&D game on Saturday, but if anything else, because we don't have Curse of Strahd next Saturday, and if I am going to be streaming, oh wait, is that Christmas weekend? Yes, it is. That's Christmas Eve. Never mind. I probably won't stream Christmas Eve, but I'll try to stream when I can. I think we're off Thursday and Friday, so I think I will be streaming then. Yes, and hopefully I'm all better by then. I got this stuffy nose sound going on, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much, Broken Donut, for the raid, for the resub from the birthday girl T22 Gaming. But resub rock. But yeah, let's go raid. Hopefully, Salty Old Dog isn't leaving yet, but we're gonna go raid Scars of War. Show him some love. Okay, everyone. Good night, sweet dreams. Sleep tight. If you're on the other side of the world, have a fantastic rest of your day. And God bless y'all. Okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye.